ring of shared
Ladies
healing.
and gentlemen,
No.
it has been a very long time. Too long. I said 2 weeks a month ago.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I'm so happy our rabid fans have decided to wait.
They've beckoned us back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've been so patient. I've loved the fan mail we've been getting.
I got some artwork done. Those 2 stick figures. It was Stonk strangling Slanei. He was lifting him off the ground.
Just doing the choking up against the wall meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for it wasn't a meme this
It
time.
wasn't a meme this time, he was committing murder.
Wait, Lauren, can we get like this meme with like Stonk and Slanei, please?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that. Alright, so last session, to consequences. Tekahn faced to consequences. He's not here today, but I have a plan. I don't plan on running him too much, but he has a reason to not be hanging out with you guys today.
But Tekahn was my favorite
Aw.
mistake.
Who will I threaten with murder?
Where's the humor? You're all too fucking serious.
Where will I recruit my co-conspirator in regicide?
Oh, you'll have a couple
Are we
options.
finally gonna give my daughter defined character traits and have her be the comical lead?
No, we can't do that.
Children
Our
don't have defined character traits. That's kind of the reason they're children.
Our fans wouldn't be
figure
able
it
to
out.
handle the canonical shit so
She
quickly.
likes apples. That's her personality.
The personality of a child is just that.
Just turns
Child.
Turns into
She likes apples, she has trauma you can activate. That's about it.
She's
It's just quirks. It's just quirks. There's nothing else.
All right, so last session, as we know, the stuff happened with Tekahn, and you guys finally made it to the city, where you guys were introduced to... Let me pull up...
Who is the magic man? The shop dude?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you guys at first were sent to the Olde Nimble Tavern, owned by a woman named Astrid, who... I don't remember exactly what I said, but you found out they're vaguely related to Eric somehow. I don't remember
Eric's
what I
wife's
revealed.
sister?
Yes, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
think.
You
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Then we went to Elor.
Yeah, then... is that what you named him?
I mean, he's Elor.
Elor, yeah.
But that drew an additional line for the end.
Yes, Elor was the shopkeep who you guys bought the strange, or specifically Slanei, bought the strange vial from. You also purchased
Chuck.
ring, the ring of shared healing, and a toy for Kattunge. Is that all you guys got?
I think I bought smithing tools. Didn't I? Smithing tools.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and Tekahn also got 4,000 ball bearings.
That was very important.
Did we ever
Yes.
buy, like, thieves' tools?
No, he
No.
did not.
I think he went to and then didn't.
He wanted the ball bearings.
Tekahn should be a ranger. Convince me otherwise.
He's not.
Well, we don't
He
need...
should be.
We don't need thieves' tools because I have smith's tools. I can just smash locks with a hammer.
I have 18.
This
strength.
party isn't really infiltration heavy at all. You guys,
No.
you guys like
I can
to
infiltrate.
break down the doors.
That's about it. I
Yeah.
think Tekahn and I are the only two who can.
My fluffy
No.
cat warrior is
Would you-
definitely sneaky enough to... Actually, he is pretty
Mikkel is the
sneaky.
only competent person in this fucking party.
I think it'd be a better
What?
idea.
Do we remember the one time he didn't do anything for combat? The one time he went out and
I'm
was like,
talking
I'm
about
going to
as
do
a-
combat, and then
as
missed
a-
every attack.
Remember the fight where I was just going greed the whole fight?
Yes.
I still need to make the meme of just Mikkel screaming in the background.
I was like stomping on
there's a
corpses
dramatic-
that someone else killed.
Isn't that also the one where I both took down an enemy and also strangled Slanei? I was pulling double duty.
There was like a big honking load of drama happening, and in the background, Mikkel is just screaming, taking away from the very emotional moment that was happening. All right, so to begin for us today, at this time, you guys are leaving the shop. I remember that is where we ended it for the night. I think it's still is it afternoon or evening?
Afternoon.
I do not.
18?
I don't know.
5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock.
Somewhere.
Yeah, so you guys had, I think it was 2 days until the wedding, correct?
Yeah,
Because you
I
had 2
remember
free
that.
days yourself. So this is the first free day, and it is 5 p.m. Thank you, Tyler.
Thanks for giving
Did we?
us less time.
There was a rune person.
Like,
A runist for
yes.
magic items.
Yes, they exist. I don't know if...
We
yeah.
should go find them.
I feel like we were told they were somewhere.
I think we should go meet them.
I'm just gonna trust your guys' opinion and say, yes, that did happen.
Can I not go to the runist?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to a church.
Filthy.
Which one? Because I think you might want to hold that
Oh,
for a
okay.
second.
I'll hold that thought for a
Yeah,
second then.
Because there are specific churches who are good at that.
Okay.
So we'll get there when we get
I
there.
assume I'd know.
Yeah, you would.
You want to go and do magic weapons with me and Michaela?
Would I know how much it costs to magicify a weapon?
It's
that?
expensive.
Do they do lots of damage?
Once they do more damage.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, that was out of character. I wasn't like with a voice or anything. I was just curious. In character, you guys want to go see? I would like to get the hurdy stick now.
Yeah. Let's go to a regular smith before we go to the rune person.
Fair enough.
So we have the weapons we want to
Yes.
enchant.
I have the weapon I want to enchant.
Because we bring our own weapons, right?
You see,
It's Sasha.
Tekahn seems uninterested in what you guys have planned and says, you guys are talking about just getting a new weapon, and frankly, mine's already perfect. So, and so he turns to look at you guys and said, so I'm just gonna go. And he starts walking backwards.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Insight.
I'm not
15.
gonna roll
Okay,
insight.
15.
I mean, I don't know what my insight is, but I rolled a 6. So,
I mean, I rolled an 8.
7.
7. Nice.
I
So
didn't
what did you
bother.
roll?
I rolled an 8 and got
8.
a 15.
Okay. Is that so? Okay, with Mikkel, you have no fucking idea what's going on. You pick up slightly that there's this, I say angst in like the actual meaning of the word, like a slight anxiety. Like he's just like, I need to go somewhere. I need to do something. Something's not right.
Baby from the woods can't handle big
Was it the
But
death
he doesn't
threats?
seem worried about it.
Okay.
It's just like, I need to go do something, and I want to do it alone.
Okay.
Goodbye, my fluffy friend.
Thank you. And he starts like turning around and walking. And the second he's around the corner, you just see him like pick up speed.
Did he take Dave?
No, you guys have the horses at the stable. So, all right. At this time, it is just you guys.
You have a shield.
I have a shield.
Why do you have a shield?
I apparently just have a shield.
Have you tried
Probably
selling
got
it?
a simple weapon and a shield.
Okay.
Sell it. That's 10 gold. Actually, no, that's 10 pounds. I don't actually.
No, it's 6 pounds.
Oh, right. Yeah, it is 10 gold. All right.
But-
Yeah, sell
But
it.
if I equip this shield,
Or, hear
then
me
have an
out.
AC of 7.
You could strap
You
a
can't
second
use your
shield
crossbow
on the
with
Katuni's basket
Crossbow's
for
light, it's
another
okay.
No, you can't stack that. No.
infinite
Like-
shields.
No.
Oh, so 200? Oh.
Yeah, it's a crossbow. You're talking about hand crossbow.
That was what
Uh-oh.
Carnage had.
Yeah.
Carnage had the hand crossbows. You have a
If you
light
had a
crossbow.
hand crossbow, yes, then you could use a shield. But
Yes.
a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow, despite having 2 different names and one being light, they're both 2-handed weapons.
I mean, I'll probably just sell the shield then.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, it's 10 gold.
I don't know why they call it a light crossbow.
I was like, oh, it's a light crossbow. That means I should be able to use it with one hand,
Well,
right?
it's not one of those big crossbows.
What should
just
be
call it
hand crossbow, heavy crossbow.
Yeah,
Right, I agree.
The light crossbow threw me off. 'cause
It's not a light weapon.
Yeah, no. I actually do agree. Hand, crossbow, and heavy crossbow.
Can we all just chip in and buy Slanei a trebuchet?
I don't think you can afford that quite yet, but in the
Can we
future.
just carve the rune
Put a pin in that.
onto Slanei and I
Actually-
could just swing them?
Can we
Pooling
buy?
all our resources, we could probably afford 1 trebuchet.
It would. Where would you put the trebuchet?
Yeah, 800 gold
Slanei
could
has to
probably
just
buy
wheel it
you
around.
a...
Bring it with us,
You-
obviously.
now hear me out.
800 gold could
We don't
probably
need to
buy you a
buy
shitty trebuchet.
A trebuchet.
Yeah.
We just buy like a long crossbow and let Slanei just launch himself.
hold on.
Okay.
I think elephant's 200 gold.
What? What? Not in this economy. It's
I
not.
see where you're going with this, and I like this idea.
Alright, so, I will say, getting back to the game, you guys are seeking out the blacksmith right now.
A normal
Yes.
blacksmith.
A normal blacksmith.
The best normal blacksmith.
Alright.
The best.
We want good. We want the good shit.
Yeah,
I
so...
got the good shit.
So searching around, you guys eventually do see a blacksmith shop. The street you guys are traveling on seems to be just a trade street, and you smell the fires of like the burning wood, kind of, going through your nose. Everyone's trying to keep warm right now. You can just kind of smell the fire everywhere. This blacksmith shop is a 2-story half-timbered building with it looks to be a reinforced wooden door. And you actually see a collection of shields hanging from the walls as well. You see the name of the blacksmith shop, Sam's Blacksmith Shop.
Oh my
Continue.
God.
and action.
Why do I have a feeling of
Is this the same Sam?
happening again?
Is it Sam's evil twin? We need to know these things.
Oh, we can always ask him.
Glad you decided to branch out to the big city.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
It's like the kind of shop where you just go in.
Yes.
I will knock on the door and then I will open it up and walk in.
Okay. So Stonk, you have to kneel in to get in.
God damn
It's
is it
probably
another dwarf?
No, it's because you're 8 feet tall.
God damn dwarves.
You should take them dwarves. They probably have like actual gigantic arches because they're fucking dwarves.
Yeah, they would. They would.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
Sorry, halflings.
as you walk into the store, you see just a variety of just pretty nice weapons, armor, some shields and stuff. They've all got a little bit of like, they're a little plain, but they're done well, right? So as you guys look around, you do see a man in the shop, a halfling man actually.
Oh my fucking god,
yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, so he's got, longer, dark hair and a little bit of stubble on his face, and he turns to you guys. Oh, welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there, are you Sam?
Yes, I am.
I feel like I've been here before. Have we been here before?
We've never been here before.
I would sure recognize you if you've been here
Sam was a
before.
human then, right?
He was a very strong human with no hair.
Ah, I see my confusion. It was the name. Hello, Sam. My friends and I are here looking for weapons.
Well, you've come to the right place. What would you like?
Well, I'm personally, I have my weapon and I'm kind of comfortable with that. However, I think they wanted something a little better, so.
Ah, I see. What are you all interested in? Specific type of weapon? Do you want it to do a specific thing? Tell me.
Explode.
What do you have for battle axes?
Battle axes. He goes over to the back and he kind of looks through a little bit of a pile. Battle axe. Ah, and he pulls one out that's a little bit too big for him, that a halfling, and you see that it's got little how do I explain this? They're like hooks in it, if that makes sense.
Like the blades curve out and hook a little.
Yeah, they curve out and hook a little bit. And he puts that on the table and says, yeah, this one was a commission. Did it a little while back, never showed up to pick it up.
Who commissioned?
Oh, can't remember what his name was, but I think his name was Olaf. Yeah, guy was named Olaf.
Does that ring any bells, or is that just a name?
That is a name, but you can explore further.
I mean, it's been a month as I heard this
No,
name
you have
before.
not heard the name Olaf before.
I'm not gonna roll a history check because I'm not fucking from here.
Yeah,
I don't know who Olaf is.
Yeah.
How
Could
much?
I roll a history?
You wouldn't know either. Okay. You're not from the Avnordian area of the Avnordian Empire, unfortunately.
If you're from the city, maybe.
I know.
Maybe actually. You want to try rolling?
Sure.
Oh, Olaf? Oh, the Olaf. Olaf from
It's gonna
Frozen.
be a little difficult. History check, please.
Hold up, I gotta figure out my history.
And the battle axe is 10 gold.
I will buy it.
El Cheapo battle axe.
18.
These are at the prices listed.
Oh, no.
Huh?
18.
18. Okay, so you might actually... Olaf. You think your head... Odell has brought up a guy named Olaf before. You don't remember too much about him, but he appears to be of a similar noble ranking as Odell, and you would know that at one point he saved his life.
Odell's life.
Yeah.
Oh.
This Olaf guy apparently saved Odell's life.
It's a dick for not
What
picking
do you
up his
have?
commission, though.
I will take this. What do you have for daggers?
Daggers! And he pulls out this big sack and just kind of puts them on the table. Feel free to look through them. Got a bunch in there.
With my smithing proficiency, can I see which is the finest of the daggers?
Roll an investigation with advantage because you know what you're doing.
That's a 5. That's a 2. I have a modifier. There's a
positive?
modifier attached.
Is it positive?
Investigation, you say?
Mm-hmm.
5.
No, it's neutral.
Man, these Avnordians make their daggers kind of weird. There's something wrong with them. You can't, you know what? They just don't fit your paws right. So
They're
none
not
of them look right.
curved.
What's the tiniest one?
The tiniest one, you probably see the equivalent of pocket
Swiss
knife.
Army
Yeah.
knife.
Something like that big.
Like a pocket knife.
That's a
Like
pocket
no,
knife.
I mean a pocket knife. The blade's like that big.
No.
No. I have
that-
pocket knives
That's a Swiss Army knife you're thinking
Yeah,
of. A
okay.
Pocket knife
is
fits in the pocket.
The step up.
Okay, I'll take a pocket knife.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to get a pocket knife.
Is it like a flippy one or just like a knife?
It's a knife.
Okay.
Those don't really exist here. That's too
Yeah.
advanced for them.
The difference between a Swiss Army knife and a pocket knife is that one goes in a holster while the other one folds in.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
gold.
they both.
Okay,
can
I will
fold
take them both.
to be
Okay.
honest. But not these. These are all going to be.
Okay, a dagger and a battle axe. Well, what are you doing with all those weapons? Are you do you do things with them?
Oh, we killed many things. with
Oh, you're straight to the point. I
them,
like
of course.
it. Okay.
I
I mean, what else would you use
It's just
weapons
like on edge.
for? What else would you use weapons for? I mean, they're designed to kill or hunt.
Well, I mean, some people prefer them to be decorative.
Ah!
I mean, there's battle in the
Yeah, there's battle in the
Speaking,
name.
speaking
He's just wondering why this strange group of people is buying so
speaking
many
of decorative, and
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna put
I don't
this
know if I call-
shield on the counter.
Oh,
I don't know if I'd call it a single battle axe.
You
and a
trying to sell
single
this?
Dagger a lot of weapons.
He looks at it. That's not very. Use 9 gold.
Done.
I'm not even going to question
I'm
that he
ready.
shorted you by
Well,
one.
Short by 1.
To be fair, he's gonna sell it for 10.
No,
Yeah.
if he sells it for 10, he makes a 1 gold profit. That seems very
That's
reasonable.
100 gold. That's $100.
Yeah, that's
That's fair.
seemed fair. Fine.
I just like how you immediately went, alright, cool.
I mean,
Get it off.
Is it a fancy curved thing or is it just curved?
It's like I said, everything here is like a little bit relatively planed, but that does the curve is what makes it
The
stick
curve
out.
is the fancy. It's
Yeah.
not like engraved or some
Right,
shit.
right.
It doesn't say Olaf, like
Yeah.
cursive in the center.
Mm-hmm.
For Olaf's wife.
Yeah. So I will confirm that, Tabi, you don't know it's the same Olaf. You just got a random flashback
There's
memory
a Olaf.
of someone telling you about a dude named Olaf.
Oh shit.
It's absolutely not foreshadowing for anything. So,
No, why would you bring
There's
that up?
definitely more than one person named Olaf.
yeah.
for sure, for sure.
And that would come up during an investigation.
Does he also have
history
crossbow
check.
bolts?
Yeah, he has crossbow bolts.
Can I just buy like 20?
Yeah, bye.
Just buy his whole stock.
God, imagine counting.
Take your
Nice.
That's 1 gold for 20.
1 gold for 20. Okay.
Okay.
Buy 100 gold's worth.
No.
2,000 arrows.
Anything else?
Anything catch my eye?
He's looking at everyone.
Well, like I said, I already have a good weapon, and did I bring my weapons with me? I'm gonna assume I brought my
Yeah,
weapons.
Stonk brought his weapon.
And I'll pull out my halberd. And I quite like it. However, I was wondering if there was a way to make it a little better, stronger, or whatnot. Would you
Oh,
know of
let
any
me-
service for that?
Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
Kind of sets it on the table and begins, like, inspecting it.
I'm eyeing him very seriously, watching for any.
He looks at it and he's just like, nice. Just skips over it. Just, okay. Yeah. This
What's
is-
wrong?
Well, there's a splinter right there. If you move your grip so slightly, you will cut your hand open.
I'm gonna go up, grab it, and twist it. Do I get a splinter with my big Goliath hands?
Nothing happens. Oh, okay, never mind. But you see, the splinter is a stability issue as well.
Insight.
What if there are more splinters?
Insight.
Did he watch us? It's like he had like a little hidden knife and he just nicked it to make a splinter.
Oh god, I have a -1.
Can I also roll insight on this just because it's funny?
Can I?
16.
Insight.
24.
17.
I rolled a 17 too.
He
but
doesn't
went
trust
down.
the handiwork of anyone other than himself.
Wow, what a fucking movie.
No, that makes sense.
That's the reason.
So you should throw that one away and buy a new one.
Yeah. And you just so happen to be at a shop.
Oh, that's so convenient.
Throw it away.
After he says, what did he say last?
This is just a stability issue.
Stability issue. I can assure you that I've had no stability issues with it whatsoever. But I was curious if you knew of any sort of rune stuff.
He shakes his head a little bit and just kind of admits, like, to himself, it's a bit of a lost cause to convince you at this point. And
As the rune knight's right behind you.
he says, "Oh, I mean, there's I know one runesmith. He's pretty damn good at what he does. Would you be interested?"
Sure. Who is he?
The man's name is Gorm. He's a character for sure, but in the best way.
Alright. Do you know where his shop is?
Yeah, it should be down the street that way. Take a few lefts, a little bit more in the rundown part of town, but I do trust that his craftsman work is brilliant.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Your weapons seem very fine, but I just... Personally, I've grown quite attached to mine.
I understand.
Of course. Well, unless anyone else needs anything, I think I will be heading towards that shop. Thank you for the advice. And I'll toss 2 pieces of gold to him.
Oh, he'll try and catch him and just, thank you. I appreciate it for sure.
anytime.
What was all of your
Tipped him
names?
$200.
Yes.
What was all of your names, by the way?
The name's Stonk.
Stonk, is that a Goliath name?
Of course.
Oh, wonderful! I love it. It's great. It's great.
Is he trying to think if that's
Is
not
that
giant?
is that racist?
Of course it is.
How dare you ask me that? It was my mother's name.
It means bravery in the giant.
Yeah, of course.
No, it means stone.
No, it means storm.
Stoned out of my mind.
No, not stone as in like the stone, as in the state of mind. Stone.
Yeah,
Yes.
stone.
Is your name officially Stonk Collar or is it just Stonk?
It's
It's Stonk Collar. I just go.
I like to think
shorthand
it means
Stonk.
worm and you're just Worm Collar. Not dragon, worm.
All right. So, what? Oh yeah, names. What were your names? Stonk, that's a Goliath name. Yeah.
Slanei.
Slanei.
Me kid.
He nods his head like he's a halfling. He's familiar with halfling
Yeah.
names. He's just like, that's like, my name is Tom. It's like, thanks. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Me killed.
Mikael.
Tavi.
Tavi. All right. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Stonk, Slanei, Tavi, and Michael.
I flew.
My friend does not like to be called Michael.
I like how you
His
went
name
with
is
Michael
Mikhail.
and halflings are Italian. I don't know how an Italian would do Mikhail, but it's not Mike.
Michael. No, he has an sounds
Michelangelo.
Avnori. He doesn't have the accent of a halfling. So he's a I'll say that because you're a halfling, you know he was not raised in the halfling empire.
Okay.
His accent is too Avnordian.
Good.
Okay. All right.
Pays his taxes.
Oh God, he
Well-
pays his taxes.
Oh, okay. What was it again?
Mikkel.
Mikel.
Honestly, that's close enough.
Yeah, that's about as good as you're going to get it.
Hey there, Meekle.
Your name is what? Jesus? Jesus.
Oh, that hurt to hear.
Oh boy.
That was offensive to both the English and Spanish version.
Ooh.
I made it as cursed as possible.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh God.
Okay, so at this point, he gets the name close enough and is just like looks really proud of himself, and sends you all on your way. You guys try and find the runesmith then.
Yes.
Okay.
My hypothesis is that Gorm is a goblin.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, no, goblin.
So everyone roll just a general investigation check to see how
Oh,
quickly you
I'm
guys
good at
find it.
those.
Yes.
I think I have a negative
Intelligence.
No, it's intelligence, so it should be flat, right?
8.
Oh, it is flat. Yeah, wisdom's my
Wow,
dump.
8?
12.
12.
15.
15.
8.
8. So Stonk leads the way.
Yeah.
You have an innate ability
I'm
called
not used to
being
towns,
tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see over people's head and see the landmarks before they do. And
Okay, I'll
Stonk
take
knows
your
his left and rights.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. That's canon. He's
Oh, he's that smart. He does it like this. He
So
holds
you
his-
guys know as Stonk is leading you guys, he just goes zip. Oh.
No, they
So-
said mostly left, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
easy because it's left.
So, you're saying
Is it
that
left? Is
if
it
I
the
made
eldest
myself
various?
gigantic, I would have advantage on
Yes.
investigation.
Yes, apparently.
Like, he's like 6'4", I think. 2?
I'm tiny.
Something.
No, I think he was like
I'm-
6'7", I thought.
I'll
inches
look
above
it up. I wrote it
average.
down because it's important. Because
He's
once,
a big boy.
once I reach level 14, because you know we're gonna reach level
I'm
14,
14.
definitely. Or is it
I'm still
18?
level 10.
I instantly become huge and grow double
I get to
size.
be tall for once.
I get more bear totem. Well, I get more totem stuff. I think the next bear totem is not that good.
No.
It's just like
The bear
carrying
totem shit is the
capacity.
level 3. The thing you get at level 3 with bear totem is the
Those
bear totem
spells.
thing.
Yeah,
that I can
that's
use
the best
against
part of
severe
bear totem.
disease.
Like everything else is
I would say that.
like sure if you win.
Oh, okay.
I already have like a setup where I could
I would say
easily
that
go
as
down
well,
the route of
because I-
how much carrying capacity
Oh,
is
I
too
only
much
carry-
carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Because if
6
I
foot-
took the next bear totem, I
You
could
see, that's
double
when
what I
you can
have
carry the
already.
owl.
According
bear.
to
You
the
couldn't
official
carry the owl
Mikkel
bear
stat
through-
page, I am
drag
6'3".
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay.
My hometown's called Furry Town. I have written down. Because I'm nomadic and I don't have one.
What's a town? Okay, so Stonk eventually leads you guys to this rundown pile of stones, holes, and cracks in this building that's kind of on the edge of an alley. There are cracks in this warped ceiling that seems to have just been pressured down by like the weight of the snow, and it's just slightly warping inwards.
Well, I believe this is the place. I guess I'll go in first. Hope it does not collapse on my head.
Do you knock?
I knock and then walk in.
Okay. You walk into this somewhat rundown place. It's not dirty. It's just, like I said, with the holes in the wall, some of the wind has brought in some snow that's just kind of like up in some corners. Meanwhile, you see in this small room a large, empty, like, stone table. And next to it is this really, like, large cauldron that just appears to be, like, filled with water or something. And he's just got a variety of different religious symbols. Specifically, I will say that you would note, and you would note, you'd all know, but you guys would know for sure. This guy worships Thor. So,
Oh, he's not the worst. He's not the best.
it appears, I'll say, you guys don't see anyone here right now. But it just feels empty.
Hello? Anyone home?
Are you sure this is the right place, Stonk?
I am at least
Hello?
mostly. There it is. Hello, Gorm.
Who are you?
I am Stonk.
I don't know, Stonk.
Well, yes, of course, because this is the first time we're meeting. I'm here to ask about runes. Specifically, weapon enhancement runes.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Yes.
And you see from like one of the walls, a curtain is pulled aside, and this extremely tall human, maybe around 6'5", is he's very thin as well. Kind of walks through the door, a sickly older man with a long white beard
Sure
comes
he's
out.
not a goblin?
Were you just hiding behind that curtain the entire time?
There's a room back there.
I know, the way you described it sounded like he was hiding behind a window.
No, it's like
He's like, hello.
It's like one of those over there.
I
He
figured
had like
it
a
was-
lampshade on his head and everything.
Yeah, it's long.
You got past me.
No,
You guys ever seen what's the duck show? Duck Dynasty. That he's got one of those.
Oh.
And he doesn't look greasy. It's just really, really long gray hair. You guys
He
notice
also
at this
donates to the
time.
Trump campaign?
You do notice that he appears to be missing his left hand cut off at the forearm, like right here. So he's got the arm, he just doesn't have the hand, or the most part of the hand.
How does he do runes?
I don't know. And he turns to you and just like, so what are you interested in enhancing?
My weapon. I'm gonna pull out the halberd and hold it out.
And he walks over and takes a look at it. What, are you just wanting it to be sharper, blessed? What are you looking for?
To be honest, I don't know much about this process, so I was hoping you would tell me my options.
What do I know about this process?
It takes some time, but it's not like...
I'm assuming I can't do it, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, you can't do it. You definitely...
Or could I if I had the right tools?
If you tried real damn hard and, like, dedicated the rest of your life to it, you could do it.
Oof. Oh, showing how bad you are.
I'm a rune knight. I can make myself grow real big.
It's just, that's my way of saying it's a very meticulous, like, practice, and you gotta... It's one of those trades that it's passed down through families.
Yeah, you're born into it.
You're born
basically.
into it, yeah.
I could do it shittily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm +1 like every 4th attack.
Yeah. So he turns to you and says, "And you all want this? I'm assuming
Well,
Not-
I do.
you do."
I'm good.
They would.
Yes.
And he says, "Put whatever you're interested on the table, and I'll let you know how much that cost."
Both my battle axes.
Okay. You guys hear the clink on the table as this just massive like block of stone just clink.
On the mall.
Conk. That one goes conk.
Dunk. That's just the sound effects. Not entirely sure.
This is
how
why I'm a
accurate.
top tier DM right there. The strange sound.
Can we make it a soundboard? But it's like it's you.
I
just
wish.
saying it.
I would love. No, there's a soundboard. And then you hear the Velociraptor screech, and then you hear me just on the soundboard. Wow!
Well, I did it in post.
So, what gets put on the table? The halberd, the maul, and then
Both battle
both
axes.
battle axes.
I don't know if I can afford it,
You can't.
but I can try.
I'm saving my money.
If it's like 100, like
Fancy.
20 gold, I could do it.
I am.
We are a melee heavy
if
party.
it's 200
which means,
gold, I
unfortunately,
can do
we
one.
need magic.
If
I was
it's
about to say,
1,000
I don't need a
gold, I
magic
have to
weapon. I
leave.
have magic.
You see him as you're putting it all on the table. He turns and just kind of slowly picks up a large hammer, basically. That's just real thick hammer, and he kind of like puts it up. And he looks to struggle with it. He's not super strong, and just kind of like plops it up on the table. Conk. And looks to it. All right. The halberd will, if you just want more basic enhancement, the halberd will probably be around 230 gold. The maul, this happens to be quite a large one as well, so 270 gold. As for the battle axes, 190 gold pieces each.
Insight.
Yes.
What is it? What kind of a role is it to barter?
You could try to. It depends. Are you trying to? What are you doing?
I want like
A
250.
little insight.
These dice have betrayed me.
Depend. Like, are you trying to?
9.
9, 12. Okay. So I will say that if you want to barter, try to roleplay that, and then we can decide what the appropriate
I don't know
role
how to,
is
I
later.
don't know how to barter.
Well, how do you?
My mom does it for me.
Then just
Copy your
bring out your
mom.
mom energy.
Bring out
Call
your
your mom.
I can ask her to spell really angry Chinese.
So intimidation
Does
check.
no Chinese.
Yeah, intimidation then.
This white boy from the middle of in the middle of Norway knows Chinese.
That would be
I
terrifying.
feel like that gives you advantage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unfortunately, with your guys' insight check, you aren't too sure. You aren't familiar enough with the practice to know. What did
Yeah.
you roll?
I should,
9.
Never mind.
I should have
sorry.
rolled inside.
I
but
could
didn't.
just start babbling in Goblin. I don't know it, but I got the extra language, so I know it. Is Goblin Chinese? What language is Goblin closest to? What are those gobs up to?
I don't know.
Gobs?
For some
Wow.
reason, my brain was just like, okay, random generator, Greek. They're Greek.
Oh.
They're Greek.
What's,
Strange.
Yeah.
But I like it. Right?
I like how I feel like we say that the Tabaxi are more like. No, they're not Finnish. Who's Finnish?
Humans.
Oh,
They're
I know
fit.
how
Oh.
Your name is Finnish.
Is it?
Yeah, Tavi is a Finnish name.
Oh.
I like how that Tabaxi are closer to goblins than to humans in their language.
What are you talking about? You're Russian.
Where's he
You,
going?
you, even though your name is Mikhail, you went with Russian, okay? I told you
That's
it's canon.
accent and language are
Wait.
different. My daughter's
Listen,
name is Cat in Norwegian.
I've already flavored the other Tabaxis as Russian as fuck. They quite literally will
They're
Slav squat on
culturally
you.
Russian, but their language is Norwegian. It's a combo.
Okay, yeah, I'll just make sure to change the names of Peter and Ivan.
Really think about what the Russians actually want.
All-
Technically, it's all Russia.
All the names are Norwegian.
So, yeah, you guys are unfamiliar with the practice. You guys don't know if this is a fair price. He just generally has a blank expression on his face.
You said it was a basic enhancement?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what's the process? Like, what's the bigger enhancements, I guess?
Well, for most, and he goes to his side and pulls out what is it? What is it gonna be? Oh boy, that's it. Okay. He pulls out another hammer. And you see that there are some like runes kind of
He doesn't have to do shit. He just taps it.
yeah,
It's
runes
over.
that are like carved into it, and he says, "It might not look like much now, but when it moves," he hands it to you.
Is this a light hammer? Or...
It's I'll say warhammer, so it's a bigger one. He says, "Go on, try and swing it."
Right?
He didn't say not to swing it at him.
He didn't. He didn't say that.
Couldn't say out of the way.
I will.
He is unfazed by Stonk's existence. I'll say that. Does Stonk view someone not seeing him as a threat as a threat?
I was just saying it for the meme. You don't have to kill this man. We want to hire him.
No. Okay. He's
Is it
fantasizing
like
about
a
it.
board or like a stone that like?
Oh yeah, there's probably something.
Okay, then I'll just. Like,
He
walk
gestures to an old bookshelf.
Well, if you're offering,
Knock down my
I don't mind a little
He's
demolition.
gonna charge you for it.
I'm gonna go and smack the bookshelf.
When it moves, you see the runes that were carved in. Like, have you ever used something where when there's wind or it's movement, something happens?
Yeah.
You swing the hammer and the runes with the amount of moment. Like, it depends on how fast it's going. The faster it goes, the brighter they glow. So moving it slightly, you see, like, small little glow. But Stonk, because he's Stonk, probably smashes it with his full...
I'll roll.
Yeah, roll for it.
I'll roll an attack just to see if I get a...
Yeah. Do you even hit it?
Yeah,
He rolls a nat 1, he smashes his toe.
11 plus stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so you smash the bookshelf and the runes light up as you move, and you feel, as it hits the wood, that it feels like an unstoppable force.
As it is stopped.
I'm saying this as in, for a hammer, it cuts through wood.
I enjoy the concept, but what if it screamed instead of glowed?
We've tested that theory
He
before.
narrows his eyes at you and says, "Do you by chance know a gnome by the name of Cletus?"
Do I?
No.
No.
Don't,
Roll
but we
history.
do.
But, he says, "Do you feel it?"
Oh, I feel it. What type of enhancement is on this one?
The basic one.
Ooh. Then I'll gladly pay it. And I'll hand over 230 gold if you would please
I like how
deduct
it's like,
that.
this is nice, so what's a step up?
He takes it and then he drops it in the cauldron of water. The gold.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
It's just
Do you pay yours?
I'll just pick. I'm a rich boy. I got it.
I'll raise my eyebrows when he does, like,
270,
drop it in the...
31,
water.
He's
Just
done
like
it so many
74.
times, he's unfazed by your
You have
reaction.
43 gold left.
Fair enough.
This
Must be
this
part of the
this man
process.
is so old that you guys don't know how old he is. Have you ever seen someone that old?
Oh.
Like the average, like the life
heard
expectancy
a guy that
here
old.
is probably like mid to late 60s. This guy's in his 70s. What the fuck?
He's 112.
He's
I've got 40 years left.
woo.
Alrighty then.
Do you pay your 190 for one of them?
Begrudgingly.
That is how much it cost. I did look it up. That's minus. By the way, that's minus the cost for the actual weapon. So it could have been more expensive. I'm not sure what it meant by like when it said like a +1 dagger costs 150 gold, right? So if you already have the dagger, it should minus the cost of the original weapon. So that's what I did. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just had to pay for the enchantment.
Yeah. You don't have to pay for the weapon, just the enchantment.
I didn't feel like doing mental math right now.
I could have just asked. I knew it.
But you know, I have the ability to open up a calculator.
Yeah,
Technology.
and the amount
you
of
hand
time
over
it
the-
took you to open up the calculator.
And he also drops that in
It
the
could have given you
cauldron.
the
That's
answer
a lot
5
of gold he's
times.
shopping. How big is his cauldron?
Oh, it's like a big one. It's like this big.
So we're breaking in tonight to get gold back, right?
old man.
We need our weapons first.
I'm saying this out of character.
This sounds like a really bad idea.
We need our
Is there
weapons
cash?
back.
Is there cash money for winning anything in the tournament?
Yeah, there will always be some sort of monetary.
If you
reward.
win first prize, do we get Thor's hammer?
You'll get something for sure. I know
Thor's
what it is.
hammer to your face.
Yeah, you think he'd fucking give you Mjolnir? No, absolutely not.
He would.
Can you give me
But that's how your life
a
ends.
Mjolnir, like shitty, like keychain?
You want me to put the hammer
It's still
down?
plus. It's still like +3,
Still
but
such a
it's
good
that's like 1d2 damage.
Can I be like, if I win the tournament, I'll come back and tip you generously?
You can say you want to say that.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, so you plan on participating in the tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Well, thank you.
Insight. Does he think we can win?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's actually a good insight.
Child.
12.
You guys are just so shit at everything.
14.
I'm rolling really well
What's your
for
insight?
once. 14,
Okay.
and that was
So Tommy,
with a negative.
Tavi
I
got
rolled
0.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
Tavi just,
You got a
that whole thing is just like, thanks!
Buddy.
Natural 1
Yeah,
minus
you wanna
1,
write down the nat
0.
oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that.
You put the keys over his head.
It stalled on 19 for like half
Oh,
a second
no.
and then just flipped over to the 1.
Alright, and what'd you get? What's your total?
14.
14.
14 for both of
14.
us.
If I'm a player, I roll shit. This is how it works.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, if I'm a DM, I roll great.
so
I'm a cool.
he's just at that age
You're
where
down.
nothing can phase him. He's just awaiting death. Not
Oh.
literally, but he's just nothing phases him. Really.
Stonk could deliver if he wants.
I need my weapon first.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
Your punches do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it's non-magical damage.
Oh, you're right.
You just need your flame-proof oven.
She got some way to like.
After you all pay, he kind of arranges the like weapons on the table, and he's going to start out with the halberd first. And he puts the other two off on the side and says, "All right, this process will probably take 8 or so hours per weapon.
So
How
that
many
means
weapons did we hand over?
1,
3.
2, 3. That'll be 26 hours.
Congratulations. I will
Yes.
see you. I will see you
24.
tomorrow then."
So he's just not gonna sleep? Or eat?
Stop. Do you know how to do math?
Of course I do.
Because
I added 3 8s.
that's
At this
okay.
point,
What's
Gorm
8?
picks up the thing and he's just going to start working.
What's
I'm gonna start walking out.
What's 8 plus 8?
16.
Okay, now add another 8.
Yeah, that's 26.
No, you added 10 to 16.
What's 16 plus 10?
16 plus 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
26.
Okay, now what's 8 plus 16?
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. 25.
Oh, no. No, what's 16 plus 9?
Do we just say do not compute?
24,
Syntax error.
24 just does not exist in Sean's mind.
16 plus 9. 25?
Okay, now what's 16 plus 8?
You guys hear the sound of like...
I was already walking
Yeah,
out.
we're
the
walking
door.
out. while I'm
so
asking.
you hear that just shh as
What
you guys
is
leave.
23 plus 1?
24.
Okay, so you know what 24 is.
Of course.
Okay, now what's 8 times 3?
26.
What's 9 plus 10?
Who says this?
9, 10?
Please do the meme.
9, 10?
9,
Why did I do that?
What's 9 plus 10? It's the vine.
I don't fucking know that vine.
21.
21.
21.
21.
21.
I don't know that
Upset at
vine.
the fact that you don't know that vine.
I don't know that vine.
Was it in the Vine compilation? That's how it
No.
is.
No, but
Yeah.
that now needs to be in the vine compilation for Stonk.
Yep. Well, I don't have a weapon, so
I hand you a hand axe.
No.
It's so small in his hand.
It's a light weapon.
I offer
oh
you
god.
I offer you a mace.
The
Where the
man.
fuck did you get it?
I have a mace.
Why didn't you sell it?
I don't.
You could have retroactively sold it.
I might, but also having like a melee weapon wouldn't be the worst thing.
A strength weapon?
Is that a strength?
Yes!
That's a strength
Oh, then
weapon.
yes, I am selling it.
You
Okay.
want a dagger?
It's worth 5. I'll just sell it for.
Okay.
You want
yeah,
a
sell it for
short
5.
sword or
Okay.
a dagger or some shit.
And we can say that from the blacksmith spot, you got something that relies on dex. So you want like a short sword or a...
Dagger.
Dagger.
A dagger would
Dagger.
probably
You take dagger, that's 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
1d4 slashing,
Hey,
piercing.
now you got a nice and even number.
Yeah.
No,
Now I just need 300 gold.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you're almost there. Well, I'm all out of ideas. That was all I
Oh.
wanted to do today.
I'd like to go
How's
to a
Kat-
church.
It's the
still.
evening.
how's Kattunge doing in her basket?
She's chilling out right now. Probably like...
I'm assuming at least
Yeah.
part of the way she cops out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When does she-
But I'm pretty sure Gorm would freak her out a bit, so she goes back in the...
Can we stop by a church?
Which is church.
They can tell me what this is.
What?
What's that?
The little vial that I the vial of an unknown substance.
What is a
Ah.
church?
A place where you go to worship the gods?
Isn't that anywhere?
Well, but it's very, like, specific places where people meet up to worship the gods.
It's a very efficient way to jack off the gods.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Stonk.
Yes.
I'm not gonna insight that.
I hate that was very accurate.
Alright.
Yeah?
The cleric can't deny it.
Nope.
I just matter humans.
I know.
As neither of you are.
Neither of us.
The human over here.
How does the human feel about that?
That's a big dick.
So, because you aren't really familiar with the city, I can't really
Nice
tell
cock.
you what.
Would I
What
at
is
least
around?
know which churches would be better?
So, you know that the Avnordian Empire almost exclusively worships the, like, Thor, Tevesta, Ingvald. So, while you can find, like, little churches up for other deities, you're gonna have to
Those
go
are
to
just
one
like
of
little
those.
shrines.
Right. It's one of those.
Yeah.
You would know that,
You want me to roll a religion?
yeah, roll a religion.
Okay.
You should go to Inkvald.
I'm pretty certain it's gonna be Thor.
You should go to Inkvald.
So he with a 3.
7.
What does a 7 think is the best of the 3?
Ingvald.
Alright. So, with the 7, you would be under the impression that there's probably a temple in relation to at least to the one for each of the gods. You
Okay.
know there's
Yes.
probably at least 3. So you've got 3 choices.
Okay.
With a 7, does he have a good idea?
You can always ask.
I mean, I'm gonna ask where one of the churches are, but with that 7, would I at least, like, have a guess of which one of the 3 gods would be better?
Ingvald, absolutely not.
Okay.
So he's out of the question.
Damn it.
Ingvald.
Ingvald anyways, yeah.
So fucking pointless to go to him about this. I'll say with a 7, that's all you know.
Okay, but like,
I'm-
it would be funny.
I'm gonna, can I go to, like, someone and just, like, ask where the Church of Thor is? Or, like, where a Temple of Thor would be?
Boo.
Some of the residents just kind of be like, oh yeah, Stormlord Temple's that way.
We just want to go to Ingvald to like dunk on the people there.
What's the
He's
name
just
of this?
kind of universally hated.
Is it Ingvald in
Stormlord's
charge
temple.
of the tournament we're going to, or
That's Thor.
that's Thor?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to there.
Alright.
I can at least respect Thor.
I really considered going to Tevesta for a second,
That's what
but then
I
I'm
was
also like, she's currently declared war on the,
She sounds terrifying. Let's go.
Yeah, so I'll say out of character, the Tevesta Temple and all of her worshippers are fucking terrifying.
Let's go and ask about a mystery
And
potion.
out of character, I'll say they might have been the more appropriate choice.
well,
That's the ocean one.
oh,
God.
in Slanei's mind, though.
In Slanei's mind, he
I can tell you the thought process.
The runesmith used Thor, so
That's not who.
What is
that's,
it then?
If we went-
Slanei's thought process was, oh, this is magic. Tevesta's declared war on all of the arcane, the elven gods.
kind of, yes.
So that was Slanei's thinking for Thor.
Yeah.
So if we had gone to his god, what are the odds he
felt
just
really
tell him to
good.
chuck it?
Here.
I'm gonna roll a percentile
I can still
dice.
pop my.
He'd chuck it.
46%.
For what?
If you were to go to like a church for Illumes,
Uh-huh.
it was a 46% chance they have you chug it.
Only 46.
So making your way,
to the Church of Thor.
making your way down, like you
Making your
seem
way
a little.
downtown.
You seem a
Unless-
little confused as to where it could be at first, but then
Exactly.
you go, oh, it's that building. As you see, made from rock, resembling a small fortress, the Temple of Thor is a very grand yet simple building. Tall, it's very tall, very wide, And it just resembles a fortress. You wouldn't think it's a temple at first, but it's very appropriate for Thor.
That's a lot of rock.
Yes.
Wonder where you got it.
Mining?
We went to...
Who carried it here?
No. That was a different... The last campaign was the Boar Mine.
Yeah.
Those unfortunate enough to have caught the ire of Thor, perhaps?
It's like here there are mines.
Yes.
They catch boar in them sometimes.
What? What'd you say?
I hear there are mines, sometimes wild boar wandering.
I don't see
How
how that contributes anything to this
How
conversation
frequent-
on stone.
That feels like that doesn't happen that often if that boar get caught in mines.
Oh, boar like to wander into dark places.
I still don't see what this has to do with anything.
I'm gonna go inside the fortress.
Yeah,
Wait
so
for us.
the door
We're very
is one of those
interested.
extremely thick, like, wooden doors, so you can't really push it open.
Stonk!
Yes?
Can you... Oh, thank you, Mikhail.
Oh, come on. You could have at least drawn it out for us.
I do with one finger.
As you open
Gotta let him sit there.
the doors to a massive
Stew.
dark hall that's partially lit up by torchlight, but the torchlight doesn't do much because the ceilings are so tall.
Oh, ominous.
I don't step in, I just...
Roll a perception check real quick.
Oh, that's not what I was rolling that for, but
I'm good at perception.
I'll roll another one. You said prescription?
Prescription.
I'm lucky.
Oh my god.
No, this is not much better.
God. 13.
13.
10 prescription.
10.
19, but from the door.
19, okay.
18.
18. You two hear from when you open the doors, you guys just think it's the sound of the door, like, clicking, but you swear you hear the sounds of fighting. Okay.
Put my hand on my other battle axe.
Blissfully unaware, walking forward.
Following. Wow. Yeah, mostly following behind Slanei.
Is there any, like, priests in this area at all?
It's oddly empty right now.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I'm just gonna wait by the door.
This is quite the temple.
I think we came to the wrong one. I swear this was the directions that we were sent to for
No one gave you directions. You just said, I know where the temple is, and then you took off, and then we arrived at a stone... I don't even know what to call this place.
I would call it fortress.
You would call it a fortress?
I mean,
This is like a hammer on a door or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the place.
I mean, I'd just call it a waste of space. I mean, look at all this empty area. I mean, it's just an endless hallway. Torches only.
Torches.
Is Stomp by any chance insulting Thor's temple inside Thor's temple?
Yes.
I'm by the door. I'm not associating with this.
maybe we don't talk bad about Thor's temple.
Oh, what's he going to do? Duel me?
That he has been known to do that, in fact.
That would be awesome. But, I mean, seriously, I'm not much of an interior design person. You know that. I know that. However, look around. It's barren.
There are doors in the wall.
He didn't describe the scene to me.
You guys were going. I was letting it happen.
I'm gonna go to one.
I like to think.
No. This is when you retroactively remove all of the doors from the
I like to
hallway.
think you're just walking down a long hallway and you immediately say it's bare and turn a corner and there's infinite
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
Can I go to one of the doors? Like, is there anything written above the doors?
No, not really. This is extremely unmarked.
Can
Are
I
you
knock
going
on
in,
one of the
Tommy, or hanging
doors?
out with
I'm
me?
going in.
Okay, do a quick perception check.
I'm good at that.
Should I do one too?
Nat 20.
20!
I am good at this.
24?
Yeah, it is a 24.
Yeah.
I'll say with a nat 20, you knock up against the door, and you initially don't hear a bit of a response, but you do hear some, like, shuffling, it sounds like, before the door opens, and you see, looks to be just kind of stronger human male. Part of his head, like, hair is shaved off, and he's got, like, it back in a braid. How can I help you? He looks, like, run down.
Is this the Church of Thor, the Stormlord Temple?
Yes?
Is there someone I could talk to about magical, like, runic stuff here, or did I come to the wrong place?
He, like, sniffs a little bit and is like, why?
I have something, and I was just...
Just can you have a good
I just
time
wanted
now?
to know if I
So you notice that at first, while he was a little disheveled at first, he's now kind of, like, quite literally and figuratively looking down at you. Does not notice Stonk yet, by the way.
Stonk is just
he's just in
right
the he's just
behind him.
I'm just watching this. This is very.
I have a feeling Stonk is like, because he's opening the door like this, Stonk is like on the other side of the door.
Is it one of the push-out doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how you went to the Temple of Thor and thought being cowardly is the way to get them to do help you.
No, this is just Slanei.
3, 2, 1. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna peek my head around the door.
He just kind of looks like, you know the way a bully, like, looks at, like, the little brother and then the big brother shows up? He's in 6th grade.
I just peek around the corner. My friend here, was just curious about some stuff of religious importance, and he thought Thor was the best one for it. I told him that this wasn't the best place, but, I mean,
Well,
he was quite insistent.
information. If your information is what you're looking for, you're not gonna find it here. And he starts closing the door a little bit.
Okay.
Well, what did we find here? Just out of curiosity.
Like, pushes it open again and says, people come here for many reasons, but seeking knowledge isn't one of them.
Well, I figured as much. But that didn't answer my question.
If you're interested in the type of knowledge that Thor deems worthy, then come step inside. And he pulls open the door.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. I'll go right in.
The reason why I'm waiting outside by the door.
And I will go inside the door.
Alright, so I said Tavesta was terrible. Thor's also terrible.
They're all terrible.
They're all terrible. These are all evil gods. These are all evil temples.
You say that like if we walk into Ingvald, it's gonna be pretty and nice.
Yes! He's very narcissistic. It's very pretty. The other gods don't really care too much for aesthetics.
They're missing out.
I realized.
Yeah. So Thor it's not Thor, sorry. The priest of
Oh god, it's him!
the priest of Thor opens up the
Thorin. His name's Thorin.
Thorin. Yes.
Oaken shield.
That's his name. His name is Thorin now. Okay, I like that.
All right.
Thank you, Tyler. He has
Well
a name.
done.
I didn't have a name. So he opens the door, and similarly, just this whole place seems to just be poorly lit. But inside, it's a more contained space, so it's a little bit more well lit. And you see, it appears to be mostly empty until you walk in the small hallway, and you see weapons lining the walls, figures that look like are meant to be like beat up.
Mhm.
But you see people who are severely wounded, many of which are in the corners trying to tend to said wounds with a medic also there in the corner. The floors of this empty room are covered in blood.
Came to the wrong church. Oh, I went to the wrong one.
Thorin turns to you all and says, the kind of knowledge we value here is only found through pain. If you'd wish to learn, I'd be more than willing to teach you. And he's specifically, like, taunting Slanei as he's pinned you as a coward.
And Slanei just thinks kinky.
The warriors in the corners are they look meek, but they're not like I'm getting tortured meek. It's more of a I signed up for this. Ow. If that makes sense.
You sign up for too many gym classes.
They're not slaves or anything like that. They are here voluntarily.
Like a little down the hall. He's like, hey guys, what'd you find?
No response.
So, value pain more than anything else.
No. But men learn specific things on the verge of death. It's enlightening to some.
I'm gonna poke my head. I just got here. What's going on, guys?
So you walk down the hallway and try to go where they went?
Yeah.
Because they had walked down the
Yeah,
hallway.
I was a little behind.
Okay, so at this point you walk in and witness what I explained.
Gotcha.
And I'll see if he notices you. No.
He's so focused.
He's so focused on bullying Slanei right now. He didn't notice Stonk, he doesn't notice Tavi.
He's found a target.
He's found a racial minority, and now he's gonna target them.
Whoa!
Caveman SpongeBob.
I didn't prepare any offensive spells. This was a
You have the brave feature. You're a halfling.
I know. That doesn't stop him from being
I
a
just-
coward.
It seems strange. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that pain can be a teacher and all that, but devoting an entire religion, one of the big 3 religions, to pain.
He shakes his head and is just like, do you know how many rooms are in this building?
Too many. Not enough furniture.
And he says, well, this one is dedicated to pain.
Oh, so there's multiple aspects of your church.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it's a very deep church.
What do you want?
This is not
Just
a very
curious.
converting man.
No, they are not. They are not interested in converting. Anybody who worships Thor does so out of fear.
Just curious more than anything else.
What did you need help with?
I just wanted to identify something, but apparently this is the wrong place.
Maybe it is.
You don't have any sects within your religion dedicated to finding out what strange liquids are?
No, that.
This is what's happening in Karen, by the way. He's just...
Yeah, and I gave him a straight answer.
How long are we holding the stare for?
As long as it needs to.
This is you processing what you've been at.
I'll roll intimidation.
Yes, you.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
as well.
come and roll intimidation.
I
only
have a
one
plus
reason.
5.
I have a +7.
Bitch.
One
I don't know
major
why.
reason.
No, probably not.
15 intimidation.
15.
Who's setting the DC?
I think this was just.
I think it's just even.
Yeah, you guys are just like, you break away at the same time, okay?
Alright.
We'll say that. No one knows who wins. You both thought you won.
Yeah, sure,
And they just
whatever.
awkwardly coughs and you both won.
Yeah, no, Tavi comes in. Just this is what you come into.
Yeah.
You witness just the staring.
Why'd you break it up? I was wanting to see how long it would go for.
I won.
If you're here to taunt us, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I don't understand why you would think I'm taunting you.
The staring commences once again.
Roll intimidation again. Do it again.
I'm merely
should
curious because I am just a lowly savage who came from a tribe in the mountains and does not understand the ways of the Avnordian Empire.
Well, Thor isn't exclusive to the Avnordian Empire.
That is true, but I've never really seen or interacted with his church before.
There's only one church, actually, and it happens to be this one. You see, a lot of priests prefer to work on their own, and that's why they each have.
So are you one of those head priests who has their own sect?
You can call it that.
That's what I'm calling it, because that's like the best thing I
that
can
is the
use to
best
describe them.
He's the pain sect.
It's too close to it. It's too close to that word.
To death. It's the beat you to death room.
Beat you to almost death.
Yeah.
So you can
Non-lethal.
experience enlightenment.
I'd like to declare my attack as non-lethal.
You have a hand axe. A single shitty hand axe.
Yeah, I'd probably get more work out of my fists.
I'm pretty. I don't know if he's a cleric or a paladin, and that scares me more than anything else.
Smite.
Smite is what scares me.
Guiding bolt is what scares me.
Oh, my guiding bolt. Well,
Wisdom saving throw.
You should be afraid of inflict wounds.
Oh shit, yeah.
I think we should go to the other church then, since this is not being as fruitful as I was hoping for.
I would agree with that. I think you went to the wrong one, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll get the right one next time. Well, thank you. What was your name again?
Thorin.
Thorin.
Broken shield.
Stonk kind of smirks at that. It's just like,
The eyebrows raise a fucking excuse me. He doesn't say that, but that's what the face says.
no, it's just that is on the nose.
And
Blue
your
sugar.
name is?
Stonk. I mean,
I'm trying to like.
realistically,
Are you like tugging at his
I'm
leg?
tugging at his legs, doing nothing.
at least my name was original. Just saying.
I cast silence.
You cast hold?
I cast silence.
You cast magic in front of the people.
His eyes like go over to you. Yeah.
And I'm gonna like start walking out of the room now because I
You-
recognize there's silence.
You witness Thorin kind of walk over to a wall, and where there's one rope dangling just as he watches you. He pulls it. With silence, you don't hear anything.
I think we need to get out of here quickly.
Well, I'm just walking because I noticed that there was silence. And that's a good indication that he wants to leave. And he's my little baby brother, so I'm gonna take him out now.
You haven't
Chill
announced
in the
your
doorway with the
divinity.
I mean,
Cast
I'm
a
pretty
spell.
certain I have. Like, I would have held up my symbol of Elamace
You
to
didn't
cast.
say it though.
You didn't. Yeah, you
Okay.
haven't stated that, so they would have had to look at it. He did. He knows who you worship. But
So he's not calling the gods, oh my god, there's a human elf in here casting magic.
yeah, it's more of a guards.
We need to go.
Oh, I was having a nice conversation. But, I mean, this isn't the wrong place, so we might as
Run.
well. Run? Why?
As at this point, I'm assuming you leave the silence's
Yeah.
range. You do hear the clanking of weapons and stuff in the
Yeah,
halls.
we should go. I made a mistake.
What did you do?
Remember when you stopped speaking?
Ah, yes, that. Oh, right.
Yeah, we should go.
We should go. Tavi, we should go.
We should like
Not
run.
walking. Let's go.
Do I hear this outside?
You just witnessed them like uncomfortably fast, like running towards the door.
you guys walk. Just,
Roll basic insight.
I had little to no context for
Yeah.
anything. I just walked in
19.
on them staring at each other.
19. You know the vibes. The vibes are off. Uh-oh.
You just catch me mid tossing like a little fish to my daughter. We're playing catch.
I forgot magic was not a good thing.
I scoop
Put
my
the
daughter.
child in the basket. We're going now.
What are you guys doing there?
What did you do?
I did nothing. Slanei screwed everything.
Inside.
I was having a very nice conversation, and then Slanei had to go and cast
No, I
magic.
walked in on the
13.
conversation and I saw the. Oh.
Everything clicks now. Why we have to
See?
leave?
What'd you say, Tyler?
I insided them.
Rules.
Okay.
What'd you get?
13 insight. Did you cause the stonk?
Ah, shit. I mean, it's technically the truth that I was not the focal point of this, but I definitely did not help us.
I thought
8 persuasion.
I thought I could do something. I couldn't. We should go faster.
I mean,
This
am
way.
going
And I duck down an alley. I don't know what the alley leads to. We're ducking down this particular alley.
Someone's losing money.
We all gotta power walk after Miguel now.
I will say, are you all like hiding in the alley?
Just passing through
Just
it.
walking through it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Pick random alleys to walk down, because that's the way to go.
Yeah, sounds
So,
good.
Slanei, got any other gods that you'd like to go and check out?
I mean,
I will clarify. I
would-
told them to follow me, and I'm ducking down alleys. I do not know where I'm going. I'm picking random ass alleys, but will be very lost.
Okay.
Unless someone stops me.
we could try the other one of the gods that might know. It's gonna...
Which one?
Tevesta.
I'll say Thor creeps people out. Tevesta turns your spine upside down.
Yeah, there's a reason I wanted to try Thor first.
Well, I can't see anything wrong with going to 2 churches in one day. I haven't been burnt out by one yet, so chances are I won't get instantly incinerated by divine powers in the second one.
I don't think we'll
As I'm
allowed
power
back
walking.
in the church.
Are you going to go another church right away? You're going to not emotionally recover? You're just going straight to the other one?
There won't be
down.
time for word to spread to churches to not let us in.
Yeah, no, that's... Slanei, we should get there before the Church of Thor tells them.
Oh, wait. You know they all fucking hate each other.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't.
Wait, so you want to
Oh.
wait for it, because then you know we're broke.
Yeah, then they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're the ones kicked out of the Thor church. Yo, dude, look at
Yeah,
him.
no, we should wait then.
All right.
We'll go tomorrow.
Well,
I can actually
then,
prepare to,
I stopped ducking through alleys like at like the 10th alley.
where... By the way, where are we? McCann?
I think we're far enough away now.
Here. We are here.
That's not an answer.
I walk into the street. What does the street look like? Anything of note?
It's a snowy street.
Whoa! A tavern, perhaps?
Is it on the lower end or the upper
Roll
end?
percentile.
Yeah. 98.
Ooh.
Okay. So you guys are at the bottom of the hill that basically brings you up to that giant mead hall that you guys witnessed before. So you're basically on the other end of the city.
Wow.
I just was really good at going the opposite
It's like if this is the city, your guys' tavern was here, you spent the day here, now you're over here.
Oh,
So we have to go right back where we came
Yeah.
from.
Retrace your steps.
Well, did we have any other plans for the day other than harassing one church and going to 3 shops?
No.
Well,
I'd like to forget about today, though.
drinks.
Yes.
Drinks.
Drinks.
Say we go back to the tavern and get some drinks then.
It is late evening now, and you guys you guys make your way back to the tavern. It's pretty late at this point. The tavern is like there are a few people in there. It's busy, but it's not like packed busy, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys are back at the what is it called? It's called the Olde Nimble Tavern. And you see Astrid at the just giving people drinks and stuff at the front of the table, and she notices you. Welcome.
Leaves a hairball on the doorstep.
You just get bashed
Where did you
over.
get the
You start
hair?
to speak and get bashed over the head by Thor's hammer.
Well, you know, Tekahn.
Oh.
Do we see Tekahn?
No.
Oh. That?
Sorry about that. Good evening, Astrid. We have had a very long day. We would like drinks.
All right, sounds good. Well, I have plenty of those here, thankfully.
Oh,
And
that's
she
good to
pulls some cups out from under the table and begins serving you. I'm assuming everyone.
Yes.
Milk.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll take his.
She'll just kind of pass the 2 cups over to you. Okay, she's like, more money from the customer. I'm not enabling an issue.
No, not at all.
I don't have a problem.
So what went on today?
Well, we went to a couple shops. We visited a church.
And now we're back here.
Where did you go?
Well, we went first to that little curio shop by, what was his name? Elor?
Elon. I think his name's Elon.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that sounds
think
right.
so too.
Yeah.
That sounds right too. And then we went to what was the other shop?
Sam's Blacksmith.
Sam's Blacksmith. How could I
Yes, we
forget
love
about
Sam,
Sam?
here. He's a national treasure.
Clearly, he's regional too. And then after that, we visited Gorm, who does rune weapon upgrade things.
Well, I'm not familiar with that sort of thing, but
Quite an interesting man.
what sort of thing required you to seek aid from one of the churches?
We'll call it a personal curiosity.
Well, I won't get
If I'm
involved
being
then.
honest, I don't know what he wanted there. I was just tagging along.
Where'd you go?
The Church of Thor.
It was a mistake
Yeah.
for lots of reasons.
I thought it was very entertaining.
Did we ever hear like guards after us?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You heard the clinking of weapons. They were picking up their axes and charging.
Yeah. We got out of there in time.
Yeah. That's why I asked if you guys stealthed.
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
We just ran.
You guys
didn't
were ahead of
stealth.
them. You guys were ahead of them
Yeah.
in speed. So
I
If
have 40
they
feet of
would they have
movement.
just straight up
I
killed
have
us?
25
No.
feet of movement.
they would have made an example.
Oh.
They would have made us
Beaten
wish
us
we
with-
were killed.
Right.
beaten within an inch of our lives,
Daily.
Until
Until we die.
Yeah.
and I didn't have a weapon.
you had one. You
I
had
didn't
You have
have
your
a weapon.
fists.
1d6 is
My
better
body
than
is my weapon.
1d1.
Yeah, but it's 1d1 plus 5.
Yeah.
I did allow rage bonus.
Yeah, but your
can
axe would be
also
1d6 plus 5.
5. It's a strength weapon.
I don't think so.
It's too puny. He'd feel emasculated using it.
Imagine you could use your rage to chuck. You could do range rage damage.
One use of range damage, and then it would be over. I'd be back to fists.
All right. So, yeah, she just seems a little concerned why you would seek the aid of a church. Religion isn't like
A good thing.
God here. It's it's you worship
You went to
out
the
of fear.
mafia.
I went
Yeah.
to the I should have been thinking about the churches
Yeah.
like mafias,
Yeah.
not
Okay,
churches.
you went to the mafia and said, "Hey, I have some liquid. Do you want to see?"
No.
You know, mafia is a light term. The fucking cartel.
See, and the Church of Alames is like a church.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, we got a bunch of liquor in the basement.
No, you're like the one where you just like do some weed. You
Yeah.
went to your weed dealer to the cartel who does hard cocaine.
It's just like, yeah, my buddy Jeff said you have some weed. It's just like you have a problem. It's like, what's all that? That's all blocks of cocaine. I was under the impression you just sold some spice.
Who's that guy over there? That's our CIA operative.
So yeah, it's, like, once again a little bit concerned. View it like more like
Okay.
the mafia.
That makes more sense.
Omnipresent mafia.
The cartel.
That makes more sense
Yeah.
then. I was thinking of them like churches, and
Yeah.
that was my
They
mistake.
got ears everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm like, church, what? Why? Who? What?
I mean, they still are the most likely to have the answer I need.
Which is fair.
But also, no.
It sucks.
Yeah, Thor isn't necessarily known for his wisdom here. I did so this Thor in this universe, I combined some aspects from Odin and Thor. The wisdom did not carry over.
Okay.
No.
How about this? You pour half of it into your cup, half of it into Thor's cup, and you both chuck it.
You just gotta challenge a god to a drinking contest. Slanei will
Then
win.
spike his drink.
No, you
No,
openly
spike both
spike
of the
both
drinks.
drinks.
Okay.
You spent years making your resistance
Well-
to iocane powder.
Well, if you're going to churches, just make sure you stay safe, okay?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Of course. Never go over there
So we've
without
pissed off the
protection.
cartels.
Only one of them.
He kind of gives you a weird look and then goes to help some other people.
That was a bad joke. I didn't like that joke. Drinks!
Well, tankards are gone.
Well, yours are. Mine
I
aren't. I'm
get
starting
apple
now.
juice for my daughter.
She gets
Apple
apple
juice.
cider.
But like,
Is it too
but like watered down.
I'm
not
sorry.
alcoholic.
Well, no, okay, normal apple cider.
I'm sorry, but is this too spicy? She is at that age.
It's apples.
She like apple.
But,
That's her. We've
there's-
established that's her one
but
character
there's
trait.
cinnamon in there.
Quirk.
Good cinnamon, good.
Okay.
Cinnamon.
You water it down so it's not too strong for her, yet she just downs it like with the enough force to give Slanei a run for his money.
I'm not thinking about it. I water it down with milk. That sounds terrible.
She just kind of.
He's never like that. He's never like that.
She's a growing cat.
She's like.
No.
She'll eventually grow her fur. Eventually.
I don't know what happened to it. But
Which is cat puberty.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll picture of it.
So, do you guys have anything you want to do for the rest of the night, or do you guys want to just drink and crash?
Wait, let's play cards.
Cards?
Yeah.
I have cards.
Yeah, you guys can play cards on the table for sure.
Yeah.
Roll a percentile. Anyone who wants to play cards, roll a percentile. Whoever gets the highest one.
What's this one?
It's
Oh,
2 dice.
I lost.
Oh, yeah, you did.
6.
10.
6?
44.
So we have 2 sixes.
44.
That's
I think-
insane.
2.
2.
Oh
my God.
Did Mikkel play?
Yes.
Okay.
44.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You won.
So Mikkel taught everyone how to play. It was like basically poker, and you just noticed Stonk was just like, "Hey, is this hand any good? I have all reds."
Slanei was playing Goldfish.
My favorite fucking joke from Ocean's 11.
I have
All reds.
That's basically what Stonk did.
Tavi's only been playing solitaire for a second.
I prefer Knuckles, but I do know some cards use.
I was playing Goldfish the entire time.
Slanei like forgets to draw cards every once in a while. It's like, why do you have 2 cards? Oh yeah, I forgot to draw.
No.
Wait, that's not the game we were playing. I thought you wanted to lose all your hands faster. Oh, fuck.
Not playing Uno.
Uh,
You do have Uno.
What's Uno?
Tavi is just like, am I
Italian.
holding my cards upside down? It's impossible to hold your cards upside down.
Hold them
Oh.
sideways.
I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Tavi's not holding him upside down. She's holding him inside out, showing him to
Oh my god.
no one else.
Everyone can see but her.
We'll say that all of these jokes canonically happen at some point during the card game, and it's a
Wait,
chaotic.
hold on.
Oh,
Kattunge.
Kattunge got 100. Kattunge wins. Kattunge wins it all.
at this point, the side go fish game that's been going on between Slanei and Kattunge, she just fucking destroys you because you're playing 2 games at once.
Oh, I mixed it. Oh, I see what
rolled
happened.
a 100 on a percentile.
You notice Kattunge, just like if anything was bet on the table, Kattunge just has this massive like copper pile in front of her. Just Slanei is just like, oh, what the fuck, and she just swoops it all
Slanei
over.
put no money on the table. It was all like little.
I like to
little
imagine every now and then she like grabs a copper, goes up to the lady, and asks for a cookie.
Yeah. Astrid is in love.
Ask for some apple slices as well.
You notice she absolutely is just like, here, I have a cookie. Don't tell your dad. That's what she's doing with Kattunge. But you guys drink, have a good time. If there's anything else you want to roleplay, now's the opportunity. But I would like to keep it moving.
We just established her character trait is she's gonna be a gambler one day.
Not only is she gonna be a gambler, from this night, does she just have advantage on gambling checks?
Yes, absolutely. She just has a real knack for card games. You just played so many card games with her when she was quite literally a toddler.
Look at that
It's second
character
nature.
development
Yeah,
for
there we go.
Kattunge.
She'll
Now she
face
has
the
2
cards.
character quirks.
She likes apples.
She likes apples, and she's a gambler.
She will face the cards.
She's
when it is Thor.
4!
Yeah.
That's
You're
definitely.
never too young, is
She's
what
like
I've
one
been
of those
taught from
like
capitalism.
prodigy children who can play master the violin, except she knows how to be card sharp.
She was counting cards before counting cards was cool.
So at this time, as you guys are all socializing, at the Astrid is once again serving everyone drinks, and from the back door, like where you assume where they live, they kind of live behind the bar. From the door, a taller, older man looks somewhat drunkenly kind of stumbles out from the back with a messy brown beard and messy He's got drunk Chris hair right now. Like, just imagine your hair real messy.
I mean, I'm
It's
pretty
what it
certain it
looks
is
like.
kind of messy right now.
It's
It's tied up right now, which means it's not that messy.
Yeah, but I'm pretty certain I have, like...
I assume this is hair
no,
let
it looks
down.
yeah, hair let down. A little bit of it is in his face. He stumbles out a little bit and goes over to a chair in the corner, and you notice Astrid nod to him, and he and then falls back into the chair.
Who's he?
Mm-hmm.
He's a drunk man.
He's a drunk man.
I wonder if he's important.
Plot relevant, maybe.
Who? Maybe not. Maybe I just threw it in there for flavor.
Who cares about plot?
There's a drunk man in the tavern.
Whoa. Say it isn't so.
Whoa.
Is this a tavern? Oh my god.
People are going bar hopping?
People are getting drunk?
People
He
come,
came in through the back door, which is like he came from their house into
Yeah.
there. So it's assumed
people
that
come
they
to
know.
this establishment?
What a
You
concept.
mean that NPCs exist?
I guess... I don't know. I'll just do like a perception check just to see
Does
if he's
Kattunge
really
try to
that
wrap him into her
important.
card game?
How important is this man?
Okay.
Can I-
Alright, 10.
Not super, but he
No,
lives here.
Sorry, 13.
He appears to live here and be familiar with Astrid. They know each other.
Alright.
Does
Is there,
Kattunge rope him into her card empire?
I won't
Is there like a
question it
family
because-
resemblance between the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's significantly older though.
Wasn't
Okay.
there a mention of a brother last time?
He's
Maybe
like
it's the
15
brother.
years older.
Okay.
So he's graying for sure.
Cousin, uncle.
I won't question it.
That's fine.
Seems to be a good person.
This party, we as a
drunk
group
person.
are really bad about ignoring Lauren's plot points.
It's okay. No, he's okay if you ignore. He just exists here.
Okay.
He lives here. He literally lives here.
Come here often.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Speaking of,
Slanei, why don't you go work your match?
yeah, he's just your type. Wait, no.
It's a human. Oh, he's
He's
greasy.
too old.
The
He
greasy
looks
old
less-
human, is that your type?
Not-
Slanei?
Slanei just throws up a little bit. You can't tell if it's from just the
You just see him-
sheer amount of alcohol he's consumed, or if it's slight disgust.
Yeah.
Or
Alright.
is it the 6?
It is not
You're
important enough to
losing a
distract you from the game.
goldfish.
Humiliation.
He's a drunk man. I can presume that he lives here, which means that it's not like anything I need to be concerned about.
Alright.
So, yeah.
I do keep an eye on him because I'm the only non-drunk person here.
Got it.
I'm not drunk.
I'm not that drunk.
You guys are
I'm
losing
wasted.
a goldfish.
No, I'm losing a
I'm
goldfish.
not drunk, I'm just stupid.
I'm playing 2 games at the same time.
My
Just
hands
imagining
are too
Tavi
big.
throwing down the cards. I'm not drunk, I'm just stupid.
I may be a moron,
Top.
but I am not stupid.
Tavi, that's drink number 3.
What happened to 2?
This is just suspiciously as do we see as drunk Slanei sort of slides it back to imply Tavi.
I
did
didn't
it.
drink this one. You did.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only 1 cup in front of me. So clearly, I only had 1.
Wow, you guys cannot handle your alcohol.
You're 8 foot.
I'm like half your size.
This is my 3rd one.
You say I'm like half your size as Slanei, canonically probably an 1/8 of Stonk's weight.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not half.
No, half is height.
Yeah,
I
half
said
is
nothing
height.
about
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah.
Kattunge is vibrating from her. It's all the sugar from her 3rd apple cider.
Apple milk cider.
He probably realized his mistake by the second one.
Yeah. After she stopped drinking it. You dumped it out on the floor. But, alright. Is there anything else you guys would
Apple
like to do?
milk cider.
Why don't you drink Mikhail?
I prefer not to.
What? Why?
That drink is forgetful. I do not forget.
What are you talking about? I never forget anything. So why
Yeah,
don't you drink, Mikhail?
Kattunge just sort of grabs that's like 3 that you put down.
She just goes over and sees like one of the cups and just.
No. I'm pretty certain this is a tug of war between.
She's just she's not giving a lot of force to it. It's just the you know the child stare.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'm matching.
Roll a wisdom saving throw because you're absolutely petrified. She's staring through your soul.
24.
You're fine. You're able to resist it.
No. This is for adults.
Oh, okay, fair. She's like.
She goes up, I just lift like one finger and slide like her little pet fish in there.
So you don't like to forget? What exactly do you not like to forget? If you don't mind my asking.
I mind.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you again.
Is sneezing a symptom of being drunk? I feel like I've heard this.
I feel like Chris is getting drunk out of concept of being drunk.
Doesn't take much.
Drunk off the vibes.
Oh, sorry.
I'm drunk off the vibes.
Just stretch my legs.
I'm getting lost in that sauce.
I'm not continuing that.
You know, he's edgily staring off into the distance.
Sudden onset of sneezing after drinking means you're probably allergic.
Oh.
That explains
You
a
need
lot,
your
actually.
alcohol to be gluten free.
God,
Gluten-free
actually
beer?
explains a lot.
I mainly ask because we've traveled quite a bit now together. And to be honest, I don't know a lot about you. I mean, I know what you are, I guess.
About Mikhail.
Well, no, I meant more like Tabaxi. I'd never met one of you.
That was out of character, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just explaining out of character. That's what he means. It's like he's never met a Tabaxi, now he's met one and he's learned about it. Them. But yeah, he doesn't like know much about you other than Kattunge.
And curse.
And Curse. That's true. Sorry.
There was some time that I have lost. I wish to use no more.
Lost, like, memory?
He nods.
Sorry. I don't know if you hear my laptop screaming for its dear
Is
life.
that what that was? I thought it was like the fridge or something like
Nope.
that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, that's worse than my
Computer
laptop.
okay?
Sounds suspiciously like sirens.
Don't worry, it's got a fan for a reason. It's fine.
That's worse than my laptop sounding.
No, the Macs are always loud.
Yeah, they are. And hot. But not in a sexy way.
How unfortunate.
They're just very hot. Well,
So yeah, he said he's lost some time.
well, I won't pry too much into it. Merely curiosity.
I am half asleep on the table.
And I mean, these two aren't going to hear it.
What was that?
I'd like to inform you, Tavi is the most intelligent person in the party. You are aware of
What?
this. He has 14 intelligence. That's every out of everyone here.
You
Why
have
didn't
like
I put that in my dex?
Wisdom. You have 9
I got
wisdom.
I got
So you have shit street smarts, but you are familiar with basic history.
so you,
So
read
the stuff,
books.
for example, that you've read books, you know history stuff. That doesn't
I've
mean
read
you know how to
books.
play cards.
you know that like the history and meaning of each number.
Raise
You just
two.
thought this good strategy is to
Oh,
put
give it a minute.
I didn't do it.
Oh.
It actually stopped.
No, they're going.
Okay.
Oh, they're turning.
Oh.
Oh boy,
Where'd they go?
I went that way.
I see him going down.
They went that way.
Statue of Liberty.
Raise
That away.
2 as I throw down like a 2 of hearts.
No, you have the wisdom to. You have the intelligence to know all the numbers, but you have the wisdom to think if you do one color every other, like alternate color and number, that probably was a good strategy
Yeah.
It
in
was
poker. No,
I only know how to play solitaire.
you just alternate the colors. That's your wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get straight.
It's been one day. And I was like, you know what? At the gaming club meeting, I'm like, hey, to anyone who's interested in playing D, we should have a D&D meetup so people can, like, meet other people who want to play D&D. It's been a day since I brought up that idea. Someone has already added me in the general saying, when's that happening?
Stuff.
I am not given any patience.
No patience.
All right,
You're not
to
a doctor,
continue.
you don't get patient.
Yeah, I'm not paid for this shit.
You're not paid at all.
I'm not paid, period. All right.
Did you respond to my question, by the way?
What was the question?
Well, less of a question, more of a statement of these two aren't going to.
Yeah.
They're not conscious enough to understand what's happening.
I don't think you would understand, Stonk. You don't believe in curses, do you?
I have seen evidence to the contrary. And I might be convinced that they may, in fact, do exist. Mostly because of... He's gonna point at his eye.
Have I checked to make sure his all his eye runes are okay and shit?
I don't know, have you?
I asked to check to make sure your eye runes are okay and shit.
I prefer to not do it in the tavern.
The pain has been getting better.
It does not hurt as much, though. I can say that. Voices don't stop. But yes.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Well, I was asking you about your...
You said something about voices.
There's no voices.
Insight.
Just
9 insight.
Alright.
Oh,
Mocha?
hello.
Hi. Everyone?
No.
No.
Mocha gets to roll dice.
Hi, baby. Please don't rub up against the microphone.
18.
Here she comes.
18.
Okay. Must have been my imagination.
Maybe the fumes from the alcohol is getting to you.
Kattunge has inspiration.
Yes.
Kattunge is on the
Oh,
table.
she's going under the blanket. Hi.
I am not the smartest person, as I'm sure you know. But I am not a fool. I can tell when I'm wrong. And I can be very stubborn at times. But I can accept that there are things that I do not understand or comprehend. And that they are a part of the world.
There are many things in this world. Do you know much, Stonk, of lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy. Is that not what Tekahn has?
Yes. Well, you have. It's perhaps hard for you to tell because I am. He sort of gestures to his fluffy physique.
You're also a lycanthrope.
Oh, baby's on drugs. She just wants love.
Aww.
That's why she's jumping on the table.
Look at this baby. Look at her. She's trying to crawl up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mocha needs to be the cover of the episode.
Little baby. Look how cute she is.
Oh, look at.
Aw, he's curling up.
Hi.
Aw. That is cute. Yeah, lycanthrope.
What's a lick-anthrope? I know what licking is. I don't know what a thrope is.
I feel like none of us want to know.
It's what all the teens are doing these days.
Oh.
First it was Netflix and chill.
No, it's...
Now it's lycanthrope.
Why? I have never once witnessed.
That's the idea of the episode.
Yeah, I've never once witnessed a joke that wasn't funny at first, but became funny. Okay, we're good
I
now.
missed it.
Lick-anthrope.
That's what all the teens are doing now.
Lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope.
I said Netflix and chill.
It's lycanthrope.
I hate you.
Okay, moving on.
What a terrible joke. That's
So we
somehow
have to go
became
back.
funny.
We have to go back to our gritty roleplay.
Yes, very serious. Lycanthrope.
Well, I came across a curse of my own in my youth.
I see.
I have bound it, but it was not always so.
So you control this curse of yours
Yes.
with your runes?
Yes.
I suppose that is certainly. I mean, like I said, I don't have much experience with this. Runes, all of that. Though I've had knowledge of it. The amount of stuff you can do with it. I mean,
It
the
is.
stuff of wonders, but also, I suppose, nightmares.
It is unlimited, but it is a matter of knowledge and skill, and one can only have so much.
I wonder if you could do runes without invoking the gods.
Do I know why runes are magic?
Yes. Because similar to the Elder Futhark and just in general Nordic runes, all of the runes they represent something. And a lot of them represent the gods. So they are inherently magical. It's basically like, imagine if our alphabet, instead of A, it was like, oh yeah, wheat fields. Like the runic letters have, like, they mean things, and many of which are connected to the gods.
To be fair, they did mean that at one point. It's just been a couple thousand years.
Yeah.
It was like an ox head at one point.
Mm-hmm.
A was an ox head at one point?
Yeah, if you flip it upside down, the little lines are the horns. It's just been a hot minute.
Yeah. But
That's
to those who have read, like, the rune sheet that I have, it's like they do have concepts that are associated with them.
Yeah.
And the meanings are what are important.
So-
What are you guys screaming
Chris
about?
is being gay.
How dare you at this table?
I'm sorry, is me
We are
being-
a very straight Christian table here.
What happened to your I pick up chicks shirt? Huh?
How to pick up chicks.
I wear it ironically, I swear.
What about the ammunition sexual?
Amosexual shit.
You're the only one who can wear those shirts and have us not cringe at them.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
could wear that shirt.
let's to continue this. I do not want to keep interrupting this moment.
Okay, but like that was valid.
It was good. It was good.
What were we talking about?
Oh no!
The runes and why they
Oh,
had.
so
yeah,
if like
I said I wonder if there could be a way to like disconnect the runes.
so
from
if I
gods.
like write a fire room, am I like invoking a god of fire, and then he invokes the fire, or am I invoking the concept of fire?
You're invoking the concept. So yes, you could do it without invoking the power of the gods, but it would be it would be really fucking difficult.
It is possible, but runes, they cover one thing and one thing only. But the gods, they have broader context. Invoking a god is easy. Invoking all the aspects of a god without the god itself is harder.
There you go. You got it.
That's a good way of putting it. Well, I just personally think that it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, we went to that Thor place. Good lord, you didn't go in there, but the interior design was atrocious. No furniture at all. It was not well lit in the slightest bit.
It's pretty cool.
All you need is a stool, a tent. I do not understand why you need a city at all.
Well, the problem was, I do agree, that's really all you need. However, if you're going to build this massive, huge stone fortress, shouldn't you, you
While
know?
Stonk saying,
I love how Stonk
Chris
witnesses
is
the
saying
single
Uno in
room.
the corner.
That's the entire opinion.
Slanei
I mean, you
saying
basically
Uno in
right,
the
corner.
but
They walk into one room, it's just filled with chairs.
Oh no, this is where all the furniture went. It seems they have a furniture sect.
There's a room dedicated to the lack of pleasure, and they don't let anyone sit down.
they have them there, but like the chairs are there.
The chairs
but
are
they
enchanted
cannot
with
sit.
glyphs of warding, where if you sit on them, it fucking explodes.
Perhaps they do not want to sit. Perhaps they want their, how do you say, their glutes to be tight?
Yeah.
Well, that is one.
That's when Stonk says,
One
"What the
way.
fuck are glutes?"
I feel like Stonk could name all the muscles.
In the ass.
In the ass, but he knows the pecs. He knows.
He knows these, which are the same thing.
Yeah.
He knows the legs, and he knows the glutes.
I think he knows the calves too.
Well, yeah, that's part of the legs.
Yeah.
Pecs.
He knows the basic
I mean, that's
muscle
just-
groupings.
That's just abs. Like, that's not even... He just knows the abs.
He doesn't know the pecs.
I mean, sure. He knows all of them, but, like,
See?
that's not important.
The pecs aren't important.
Not as important
This
as
is
the glute.
this is a
What?
man titty house now.
I fucking looked at it. Doing so well avoiding looking at the calendar. God
Right,
damn it.
back to the edgy roleplay.
Yes, very serious.
You have. I'm gonna like set a timer. You have 5 minutes to finish this, or else we're moving on.
This is very serious.
Alright, I don't... Oh, well, we're talking about architecture and I mentioned glutes. There we go.
Yeah, thanks.
I like how we get so sidetracked we have to remember what the plot was.
We just fucking forgot about the rolls, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they toasty on the bottom?
Yes.
Yes.
Is the bottom gross? Nah, it's fine.
That's on the edge of being
Ooh,
over.
I'm gonna go grab a roll while I'm waiting
Can
for
you grab me
you.
one, please?
Yes,
No.
I would
Pretty
agree. Like,
please.
No.
well, I found out.
Go away.
Jesus Christ.
You're interrupting the roleplay.
You're not much of a religious person,
I
are
have to
you?
go to the bathroom. But
Alright, go for it.
The gods, they can... They are powerful, but
Wait, can you?
you do not need them.
I agree with you on that one.
And they do not need you.
No, it's an orange.
Do they not?
Well, I think,
Maybe
if
not,
I'm being
then.
honest, that if the gods like Ingval didn't have us, they would lose their minds. They've got their heads so far up their ass that they can't imagine an adoring public, well, fearful public, I should say, that are willing to sacrifice things for their pleasure.
I want to ask Lauren what the the bartender's responding to this heresy.
Well, it's a very quiet conversation I'm having right now. I would not say it loud enough that other people could overhear, and I'm only saying it now because these two are drunk off their asses, and
The,
I'm
not
gonna
drunk.
assume that the kid is not gonna snitch.
the kid's too busy being a champion.
Yeah, winning some
That was about
awesome
as much as
poker games over there.
No, they are.
Old maid. I win. Wait.
They are not dependable,
Well done.
but sometimes they are all you have to go off of.
I suppose we'll agree to disagree on that one. I don't think anyone should rely on them.
They can be brought down.
Oh, I know they can.
We're being heretical in the background in case that matters.
Oh no.
We're talking about God killing. In the middle of this tavern.
About politics in the
I did say it's a quiet conversation,
Yeah.
and the only reason
guys
I'm
are
having
not
it is
in
because
a-
these
The only
two.
people in here is drunk man and bartender.
And the few other people who are here, yeah.
Yeah, but for the most part,
Two drunk people, one champion in the making.
I'm not drunk.
You're on your fifth. Just look. All your cups are in front of
When did
Slanei.
that happen?
Milk is very happy.
That was about as much as I could have.
Are you guys still going, or is that?
No,
Very
we're
sad.
I will say
It's
one more
good.
thing just to cap it off.
Sad origin so long.
You know, for a while I wasn't sure about you, Mikhail. You were very quiet. You didn't really say much, obviously. And, well, until now you didn't really open up. I think we have a lot more in common than you think. Except for the child part. I don't have a child, as far as I know. Oh, God.
Insight.
No, that's what you insight?
I would like to
18.
insight that as well.
You guys know the meme about, like, the... Oh, so-and-so is no longer my best friend. It is now so-and-so. That's you with Tekahn right now.
So with 18 insight, do I get since I don't know, it's like Stonk was just being silly, or Stonk just bone people and just generally doesn't know?
I would like to roll insight. Okay.
You're drunk.
I don't know the answer to this
disadvantage.
question either. Does Stonk bone?
Does Stonk bone unprotected? Is there Stonk
No,
Jr.?
I think the first thing we need to ask is, does Stonk bone?
That's an
Does
important
Stonk
question.
Does he bone or does he fuck?
Yeah, fair enough.
Does Stonk bone?
Or does he fuck?
Do you
And
need a minute?
Does Stonk bone the kind of people who can have children with Stonk?
Stonk bones.
Okay.
I am not role-playing that.
That's
Fair.
fair.
He's focused on
No
his
more
career
pretty
right
drow
now.
lady.
No, it's less that I just don't care for it with Stonk. Like, I can imagine in his
I mean,
past,
if you give me
he
the
does it.
opportunity to have him say, oh, I don't know, fuck a god's wife, he absolutely would though, right? It's a really specific question, I know, but there's
reason.
someone.
Stonk
You can think about it. You can think about it, okay?
Stonk
I will
would.
let you know that is maybe an option.
I'm just taking a picture of my phone.
Yes, baby.
He would definitely consider it.
I'm trying to get her eyes.
Is big, strong lady your type?
Oh, definitely.
Stonkwood's a woman bigger than he is.
So,
Big lady.
giants maybe?
Oh god.
No.
Stonk has a half giant for a kid.
3/4
anyone's
giant,
going to do
because
it.
he's like 5/8 giant.
No, the reason I ask this is because there's a specific god who has a Goliath wife.
So,
I am not going to clarify past this point. Thank
so
you.
we've established he fucks. Does he think there's a possibility
Can
with
we,
an 18 insight?
you know, I'm thinking about it from a DM's perspective. Is this a conversation we can have after? Because it's all hypothetical at this point.
Yeah.
No one in character is, like, pestering Stonk about his sexual life.
Stonk has no idea, is all I will say.
Okay.
We can roll for that out of character.
So my insight was like, oh, he doesn't know, huh?
Genuinely does not know. More
There's
just
a chance.
a train of thought that he had as soon as he, like, started drinking.
Which I will say
Oh,
might
God.
might miff you a little bit, because Tabaxi are very family-oriented and tribe-oriented. How dare you leave a child fatherless, you sick fucking bastard.
This is the only time you've thought about when by bone people children happen sometimes. I could see Stonk genuinely just not putting two to two
Shit.
together that when you bone people,
gonna be in a
children
crisis
happen
tonight.
sometimes.
Let's ask if he, let's see if Stonk got sexual education.
Oh.
I'd say above a 10, yes.
I feel like
below a 10, no.
Goliath sex ed isn't the greatest.
I would agree.
Is it any better than
He
human
did get
sex
sexual
ed?
education.
Is it any better than human sex?
Was he paying attention in class though?
The only difference between Goliath sex ed and human sex ed is that they remove the entire abstinence only part of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
now it's glory only.
Glory through combat and your
treat-
conquests. Or something
Treat each
like
of
that.
your partners as victories.
Ah! It's not... Maybe, but like, that's
Does
nasty.
Stonk
Yeah.
think that women make the babies happen?
What's a woman?
I said I fucked, I didn't say I fucked women.
I mean, he did. He doesn't say I fuck only
Yeah,
women.
fair enough.
Does Stonk see gender?
These are a lot of questions for out of character.
Yeah, let's do this after.
Pansexual stonk hours.
I think the scene's over. We
Pan
don't need to.
representation.
Honestly, I could see him as being pan.
I could too.
Yeah.
I can mark the long rest now.
Stonk sees muscle.
Okay.
My spells.
So at this time, I'm assuming you guys all go up to your room. Who was sharing? You were sharing with Tekahn, right?
Probably.
So you have your room yourself. You share with Kattunge. You had your own
Kattunge,
room, right?
yeah.
And then you two are together.
Yeah, the drunks are sharing the same room. That sounds about
Can
right.
somebody carry me to bed?
Sure. Gotta pick
I
up
share
Tavi.
I have a question. Is Tavi... What kind of drunk is Tavi? Is he a giggly one? Is he an angry one? Does he just start spilling his life story sobbing?
I'm gonna project and just say he gets really sleepy.
He's really...
I feel like he's the sobbing type who's crying about how you lost Uno.
He'll cry in bed. He'll cry in bed about it, assuming he remembers.
Cry about it, you little bitch.
He doesn't cry in front of men.
To be fair, I
Please don't
share
cry.
with Simp. Simp just hasn't shown up in a hot minute.
I have a plan.
Oh god, that
Don't
scares
worry,
me.
Simp's gonna come
Simp's
back.
just gonna hop in bed one day. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna question this.
Hello!
Oh god.
He comes back with the revised human anatomy book.
Yes, let's go. I fixed it.
He's gone through the kingdom. It's 3 stars.
Yeah.
He was doing research.
Yeah.
This long.
Alright, so,
Research.
is there anything you guys would like to do before going to bed?
I just want to watch.
I am changing some of my spells that I have prepared,
Okay.
but that's...
Do I have like a firewood starter in my pack or something?
You have like a tinderbox, don't you?
Yeah. If I have like a little piece of wood with me, I'll start carving it.
Okay.
I want it to be like that big.
Got it.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Roll a general, like, sleight of hand woodworking? Wood carver tool proficiency?
I think I might have proficiency. I don't know if I have.
I don't think you do.
I don't have the tools for sure. I have an axe.
I don't care. You have a wood carving dagger on you. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. That's a 4.
You haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, this is warm up.
This is practice, yeah. All right. So what about you two? Anything in your room, or are you guys straight to bed?
Face plant. I'm assuming Stonk's kind of
Bedtime.
sack of potatoes.
I do
just
sack
out.
of potatoes you onto
Yeah,
the bed,
good.
and
I'm
then I
just
go to my
out.
room.
Just out.
Despite how inebriated Slanei is, Slanei does get into bed perfectly fine by himself.
Do you open economics?
No.
That's Tekhann's book.
That's Tekhann's book.
Yeah. That's the bedtime story.
Well, if everyone's going to be going to sleep, please, everybody, you have all had a long rest except for Stonk. I'd like you all to leave the table.
I get a long rest though, right?
Yeah, you will eventually.
I was like, oh, we're leveling up. No.
Nope. Oh, shit, dude. What was that?
I just pulled on the cord.
Oh, can you... Okay,
It's fine. I just unplugged it.
okay.
I think.
Dickle.
We're good. Recording's still going.
Oh dear.
I hear the faint sounds of a dickle in the background.
Now get the fuck out.
Do we have pliers? We can fix it.
What happened?
This just got bad.
I'll fix it in a bit. We're
Okay.
we're at full charge.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's not like I just bought this.
Mm-hmm.
It will probably still go in the wall. So. All right. So Stonk, you are alone in your room right now. Tekahn is not showing his face. He didn't come back. It doesn't appear that he's. If you are curious, it doesn't appear that he has made an attempt to return. Or has returned, seen anything yet.
Okay. Well, I'm very tired. I'm going to bed.
So, going to bed is a little bit difficult for Stonk tonight, as sometimes, the voices are a little too loud to go to sleep. I'd like you to roll a perception check, please.
Disadvantage because I'm in the dark, or
No, it's auditory.
15.
So, oh wait, no, it's not auditory. 15's still good. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But right now, so when Stonk is distressed, what does he do? When he's alone by himself, he can't beat anything up. Does he pace? Does he try to go to sleep?
I'd say that at this time it would be like trying to go to sleep, but if it was like daytime and there was no option to go to sleep, he'd probably be just go for like a walk. And pace around, I guess. But
Right now, he's trying to go to sleep.
he like puts a pillow over his head,
So, as your head is on the pillow, you did get a little bit of a fire lit in the room. Everyone has like a little mini fireplace, or just some hot coals keep them warm, something similar. But it emits a little bit of light. And while your eyes are open, no matter what you're looking at, in the corner of your vision, you see like a flicker. Something moving in your peripheral vision. And I will say that at this time, Stonk, you are unaware if this is a hallucination or not.
I still have my eye patch on, don't I?
Yes. I will say you bought an eye patch, because we've never clarified that.
Oh, right, we didn't. Whoops.
We'll say you bought that but from Elon, you got a new...
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll remove, like, a gold piece or something for an eye patch.
That would probably be, like, a silver.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
I'll still remove it later.
Okay.
I will take off the eye patch while I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Does that change anything at all?
When you do open the eye, it does give off a faint glow, which is uncomfortable as you are in the night. You see dark for the first time. You see in dark vision with that eye, and it's probably a little trippy for the first time seeing in dark vision.
Especially when it's only half of my vision.
Right. That's oof. You're gonna get a headache.
Yeah. It does not work together. But the flicker at the edge of my vision doesn't go away or get stronger or anything?
It's there for a second and then it's gone. You turn your head, you don't see anything, but it happens again, but in the same spot. It seems to be the flicker is near the door. But you don't see it. You only witness it in a peripheral vision.
I will get up and go towards the door.
See or hear anything, but that's the door out to the hall.
I will go out the door. I will put my eye patch back on, though.
So as you put your eye patch back on and you walk out into the hall, the flicker becomes a little bit more noticeable this time. Slightly less in the peripheral vision, but still not enough for you to really make too much of a shape. Mm-hmm. You know how in your peripheral vision you see movement, not shape?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at this time you're able to identify it as a shadow.
Okay. I'll keep following him.
Down the hall. Okay.
I will keep my eyes peeled, though, for anything else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm good at those, actually.
I'll say it's probably 2 a.m. right now, so it's not super late into the night, but it's late enough to where everyone's asleep.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20, okay. So, you notice that, well, whatever, well, you notice that, whatever this is, probably seems to be leading you somewhere, because the hallucinations or the shadows are appearing consistently in the same spot, right? And you find yourself being led...
that was my phone.
You see yourself being led down the hallway and back into the tavern again. Like, not necessarily the tavern, but like there's stairs that go down the tavern. There's another set of stairs that goes behind the tavern into their house. And that is where the shadows are going.
I will stealthily approach.
Okay, roll stealth.
Oh, God.
Stonk's breaking and entering.
I don't want to break and enter, but that's where the shadows go, so I must follow. I have a +2 in stealth checks, which means this can only go well. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you are not under the impression that you are being detected. So, good for you.
Hooray.
You open the door at the bottom of this, like, narrow stairwell and find yourself once again in a not very lit room, but you do see a torch that does appear to be, like, dying out somehow that wasn't snuffed, if you'd like to take that.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
In the rest of the room, so the room that you now see is probably half the size of the room in here. It appears to be a storage room. You see boxes with cloths draped over them, that sort of thing. But you do notice the man that you witnessed earlier in the at the tavern,
yeah.
the drunken brother. He is asleep in the corner on a pile of like hay with blankets on them, and he's got a few chickens sleeping on him.
All right.
And you also notice that up against the wall appears to be something with a cloth draped over it, and that's where you're being called.
Very silently go up and pull the cloth down.
You pull the cloth down, and you are you come face to face with a very broken and dirty mirror that probably like the body mirrors. Yeah, it's like one of those. It's very dirty. There are some cracks in it, but you see yourself. There's something not right about it. Your eyes are normally like grayish blue, right?
Yeah.
The entire eye is black, of the one that is not under the eye patch, with a single bright white pupil.
I'm gonna like move around and like do this.
It does the same. It's like a reflection. And it doesn't seem to do anything else, it's just the eye. That's the only thing that seems different from you.
Okay. I will pull up the eye patch on you and see what that looks like.
As you pull the eye patch off, you see the glow from the other eye, from like the normal eye, you see the glow kind of emit from it, but in the mirror, they're both black.
What is this thing?
You say that out loud?
Yes, very quiet. Whispering.
As you say that, the reflection seems to pause and delay after you, but eventually catches up and is now moving in time.
Alright. I guess, what are you?
As you say that, and just like, what are you? You don't, I'm assuming Stonk doesn't ask this thinking he'll get a response.
No, definitely not.
So, as he says this, and you turn your head to look at something else, the reflection stays staring at you. And actually responds in the Stonk voice, saying, "Do you know what I am?"
No. That's why I asked, what are you? But I'm very shocked you answered.
It raises its head slightly and says, "Your eye. Where did you get it?"
The funny story is, I got it from a book.
It just kind of continues to look slightly at the eye and says, "I normally am not the type to communicate with things like you.
What, Goliaths?
No. Humanoids.
Oh.
You see, we're both in danger."
We are. Well, I mean, I know I am, but what are you?
I am the thing you looked in the eyes at the lake.
Ah.
Been a
Yeah.
long time, buddy. How you doing? How's the kids?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, No, I don't understand. I really don't get what? So, you are... I looked at a reflection in the lake, and you are... whatever that was?
A figment of, yes. Do you know why that lake was the way it is?
To be honest, no fucking clue.
Not so long ago, it was frozen by Tevesta.
Yeah, real bitch.
You see, I'm trapped in there.
You are... What are you?
I am the Baelor.
See, out of character, I know exactly what that fucking is. And that's a bitch. In character, though.
It's not the same as the D&D creature, by the way.
Ah, never mind. Out of character, I know what that word means. But in universe, I have no fucking clue.
Folklore Baelor.
History check?
Go ahead.
Not that I'll get anything from this. 'Cause,
You're probably not going to, but...
my history is a +0. Maybe I'll roll a nat 20. 5. I've never heard of it.
It just kind of... It doesn't look disappointed by that, but it's looks like that's expected. Yeah, like, I didn't expect you to know who I was. That thing in your head, the eye,
Yes.
do you expect to keep it?
Well, to be honest, so far, it hasn't caused any harm yet. To me, well, there was a lot of pain. It's still kind of fading away, but yeah, that's to be expected. They promised.
I don't care what happens to you. Do you know what will happen if someone else acquires that? Do you know how valuable that is? How many people have been searching for it? How many people want it? How many people have killed for it?
No, and no.
You see, it's a little bit too late for me.
Late as in you're dead?
No. I was vulnerable.
Vulnerable to what?
The man who wants that eye. He doesn't just want that one. He took mine from me as well.
So it's a serial eye stealer.
Just as like, what? He looks very confused.
I said that out of character. I will say.
Okay. I'm like, really?
That was not
Not appropriate.
No, not at all. At least Stonk has enough gravitas to understand. That's not the appropriate
Right.
response. Out of character, that's when
Yeah,
I
fair
immediately
enough.
thought, oh, okay, it's a serial eye stealer. Oh, okay, cool. So it collects eyes, whatever this thing is. It's
Not technically. You see, not so long ago, maybe 50 or so years, a fae died in the forests.
they don't do that often.
Fae magic is something that many of us are not familiar with. Long before humanity walked this earth, the Fae did. And they were the first to leave on behalf of the giants.
On behalf of the giants, you make it sound like there was a choice.
Oh, there was.
One that didn't involve death.
Fae magic requires objects. I believe that Archdruid is trying to do just that.
So he steals the eyes of powerful deities and uses them as objects to channel Fae magic.
He only needs 3. And he already has 1.
So he needs 2 more. And I have one of them. Any idea what the last one would be needed for?
I know what he needs. He needs the eye of a giant, a demon, and the god of monsters. You can guess which one I am.
Yes. Obviously you're not the giants. I would eliminate that. So it would be demons.
Yes.
Ah.
He's just like, wow, that took a while. He's like, this is the idiot who has the eye? Are you fucking kidding me? That's
No, that's completely what I'm going for here.
this idiot?
This dumbass is the one who I lost, like my eye is gone to. I'd rather the Archdruid have it. What? I mean, I don't know much about this eye. I was told that it would offer power of some sort. And I can...
Who told you that?
The voice. Was that not you? Actually, no, it wasn't you. It was one of them.
It nods its head and sees that it knows that already. And
Communicating.
turns to you and says, now that you have a little bit more context, what do you plan to do with that eye?
Well,
You may be safe from the Archdruid here, but there are plenty within the city who will recognize it.
well, if I'm being honest, I don't expect to be safe in the city for much longer anyways.
It turns and looks away, and through the mirror looks at the man kind of sleeping in the corner, and back to you, and says, you see, I used to underestimate madmen like you. Until one took my eye.
I've been called a madman.
It's only taken, 9 episodes?
I'm there. A demon called me a madman too. It wasn't just like some random guy. It was like, oh god, you madman. No, it's a fucking demon who's called me a madman. That's a badge of honor.
Mm-hmm.
Stonk will ride that high horse for a while. Well, what's your situation then? You're just stuck inside my head? Another voice?
No,
No.
I'm not a voice in your head.
No, just a thing in the mirror.
Yeah. You see, I'm lucky. While I only have one eye, and it's not taken from me, I can still see. I will not be speaking in your head, but I will be watching from your eyes.
One for the head, one for the eyes.
We have 2 options here. 1, you make sure nobody gets their hands on that eye. Or 2, you help me and get mine back.
Where's my eye? What, are you crazy?
Again?
Permanently? At least I swapped this eye. I don't think I'd be getting my old one back.
Yeah, this one has an infection coming on. I want a new one.
I want to trade it in. This one had MRSA.
No! Why'd you have to give us both PTSD flashbacks?
Yeah.
Not again.
MRSA sucks.
I still have scars from that.
I don't.
Yeah. Can you donate blood? I can't.
I have not donated blood since MRSA, so
You don't think you're... I don't think I'm allowed to.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really get much of like a hospitalization from my immerse. It was a very mild case, so
I had a moderate one where I didn't need to be hospitalized, but I needed to go to the doctor to get them
This is off
fixed.
topic.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
stop.
continue.
Yeah.
We'll talk about our war stories later.
Yes. What's the last thing you said? 2 options. One was
You either lose your eye, make sure no one finds it, or you help me find mine.
Is this not your eye?
No.
Huh. Well then, seeing as how I'll be out of the city here in a couple days, I can't imagine not helping out a good friend that's stuck in my head.
I'm not stuck in your head.
Sorry, my eye. Which is in my head. If you want to be very semantic about it, you little bitch.
It turns again and says, you see, I'll give you time to think, but I will let you know. Madmen don't wait. The most dangerous people act on impulse.
Well, on that I can agree. What should I call you?
The Baylor,
Just the Baylor? You didn't have a name?
that is my name.
Alright, Baylor. I will help you find your eye.
Wonderful. I will look around and try to find something of use for you in this journey. Good luck. If you ever need me, I'm right in your eye. And then this shit-eating grin that is both of Josh and of Stonk. It reflects that perfectly before you blink, and it's just back to you again. And the eyes are now normal.
Flip the eye patch back down. And I want to look and see if our friend here woke up.
The drunk guy.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like, you're shaking him, or how are you waking him up? Like, kicking him? Screaming at him?
No, I just wanted to see if he woke up at all.
No, he did not. He is drunkenly just out. He has multiple chickens stepping on him, sleeping on him.
I don't know. Maybe
Who
he's
knows?
like, he's just...
You didn't yell at all, so you didn't do anything that would... Okay. You also rolled good stealth, so
Alright.
congratulations.
And then on that note, I will return to my room.
Okay, you want to call everyone else back?
Yes.
What? What were they doing?
Lying down in the dark.
What the hell?
I
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Criticize you for squatting in front of your computer in the dark.
There's a difference.
No, there is.
You guys were like meditating in my room.
You look so menacing when you're just like in front of the blue ass screen.
Yeah, to be fair, I am quite menacing in general.
I like peek at you and I'm like going in for a shower. You're like,
So, has Stonk killed the king?
Is Stonk killed not the king?
I wouldn't do it while you guys aren't there.
Yeah, no, guys, if the king dies, everyone's there for it.
Yeah.
You took a long enough time to kill him.
It's been so long, my water's gotten cold.
Was it not cold before?
No, I don't think so.
Why would you drink not cold water?
Because it's like room temperature when it comes out of the tap.
Room temperature water is better for you anyway, because your body doesn't have to
Well,
make it...
I like
But you burn 4 calories with cold water.
I like mildly chilled water. I don't like ice water, I just want slightly colder than room temperature.
I like cool room temperature water. I don't put ice in my water, and my sister thinks I'm crazy for it.
I don't like ice.
We're just looking at ketchup memes.
Nice.
I was
yeah,
looking at cat memes.
So, Josh, do you want to give them any out-of-context information to scare them further?
Baylor.
There you go.
Baylor.
Balrog.
Oh.
Hey, Baylor.
I think Chris connected the dot there.
Yep.
I have no dots.
So we know who you slept with.
All
It
right.
took a long time to work it out.
So, you get a long rest, by the way. So, you're all good.
Long rest, huh?
I'll say you get a long rest, though you
Shut
are,
the fuck up.
though you do, you wake up, you didn't get the best long rest, you know?
Yeah.
You drunkards got an amazing, like, I just, you know, little bit of a headache waking up, but it comes with the partying.
Yeah.
But it was a good deep sleep. Mikkel, you're a cat. You just had a wonderful time asleep. Preferably, you'd like to stay asleep. But these idiots need a dad. They need you.
This is true.
No, we don't.
You know, I've kind of adopted the party.
Yeah, I like it.
Can I have money?
Hey, Dad, can I have money?
Sorry, I spent it all drinking and gambling. I never said I was a good dad.
Are you gonna go buy milk now?
Okay.
Without my milk.
We'll say Mikkel is gone for an hour in the morning getting milk. And then someone in the party's abandonment issues start setting in. But I will say that Tekahn does not return at night.
Oh.
He is
Oh,
missing
no.
right now.
Oh no.
Start printing
Anyways.
the posters.
We don't look at Tekahn for 5 minutes and he gets kidnapped again!
I'm gonna start printing his
It's
face
not
on
my
milk
job this
cartons.
time. I saved him last
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
So like a toffee, it's Toffee's turn.
Yeah.
So who here? I'm assuming that Slanei isn't an early riser. Is there anyone here who is? I feel like Mikkel would be.
Yeah, he's a hunt.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's. I think he hunt
Stark
during the
would-
day. So
I
he
feel
wake
like
up early.
Mikkel's the type of person to request a nap in like the afternoon, and everyone's just like, "You fucking old man."
He sleeps when the prey sleeps.
Yeah.
Stonk would be awake in the morning.
Okay. You think so? All right. So I'll say that you guys can come down to the tavern area in the morning.
Also, I have a child.
Yeah. Fair enough. You see the Bo, the son of Astrid, is just kind of wiping down the bar right now in the morning. So whoever wants to come downstairs first can.
I come down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You see him, he kind of like,
Come.
he looks at you for a second, he's just like, okay, yeah, you live
Okay,
here.
don't look at guilty.
And continues
Sorry.
washing down the counters.
No, I'll come down after that.
So are you sitting at a table,
Shut the
or...
fuck up.
Yep.
Yep, sitting at a table. Stonk, you come downstairs.
Yeah.
See,
Morning, Mikhail.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
He's as talkative as always.
Of course, even after our heart-to-heart. You wound me.
He just didn't like you guys. He's actually a chatterbox.
I will say Stonk looks very tired. Though he did get his long rest. He still
even though
looks
he has an eye patch on and facial tattoos that do cover his eyes, he has dark circles.
New tattoos.
New tattoos. He went out and got a tattoo last night. That's what he
Can I
did.
get a tattoo?
Yeah, no, you totally can. Character design
Mikhail gets
updates are
tattoos. They're onto the fur.
It's just spray painting your fur.
It's all temporary tattoos for you.
I mean, they're permanent tattoos. He does the hair grew back.
It's like what people have to do with sheep and they just gotta spray them one color and make sure they can find them. I'm assuming
It's
it's
Puts a red smiley face on the white sheep.
I'm assuming it's like a
If
couple of
Mikhail
hours
wants a
till they
tattoo,
probably
he has to
get
go to the
down together, right?
veterinarian first just to get the shaved area.
Yeah.
I probably head down like 30 minutes after
Okay,
Stonk.
sounds good.
I'm
So
probably
we
like
have
right
so
behind
much to
them.
talk about down here.
So, at this time, I'll say you guys all make it down the table, greet each other.
Yeah.
Morning.
I ordered the cultural equivalent of black coffee.
I think you guys
Black coffee,
Ooh,
black.
wait. So I think does that mean the wedding is tonight? Because I remember you had 2 days, but I know that the ceremony was in the evening.
I think
So
it was 2 full days.
Yeah,
so
I thought it was
we
on
have-
day 3.
So
full,
we got in halfway through the first day, but then
Okay.
we had 2 more extra days,
Yeah.
and then it would happen at
So this
night.
is day
on this.
1.
So
we have
there's
one more day.
One more tomorrow at night.
Tomorrow night,
Got it. Sounds good.
I think, is how it's going.
We have approximately however long it takes us to get our weapons back.
Got it.
Yeah.
Exactly that amount of time.
It should be
Sounds-
like this evening.
No.
24 hours.
24 hours. We'll probably get them tomorrow morning.
No.
Because
No.
he needs to
We
sleep.
wouldn't
He needs to sleep.
Don't be
Needs to sleep,
ridiculous.
eat.
He obviously didn't eat or sleep, so...
He did say
didn't
come
eat.
back in 24 hours. Not
It was very sarcastic, but it's okay.
Starcastic.
Stonkastic.
Sarcastic.
Anyways. I need to remove 1 silver.
it's
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we retroactively bought Stonk and eye patch because we kept fucking forgetting.
Okay.
God.
So he bought that at the shop for a silver. So he's got just a normal black leather eye patch on now.
I would like to go to the other cartel today.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not going with yet. I don't fuck with the cartel.
Well.
So what's your plan for tonight?
Oh, well, we're gonna. I'm going to
I said
the other
sleep.
church. Temple.
Vesta?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you have fun.
Yeah.
Don't get in too much trouble.
Oh, I
The
never.
Bode is not hearing this.
Huh?
Bo, the kid, he's not hearing this.
Yeah, I never get in trouble.
Yeah, well, this time I
Inspiration.
will be there to bail you out.
Okay.
So, you know,
Also, she likes playing.
don't
Yeah.
get yourself killed.
I made it
I'll do
very
my
clear
best.
to Kelly that you need to put a blanket on your lap,
Good.
and she'll be much happier when she jumps
So we
in.
would all be very disappointed.
You mean you just wouldn't have your bandages anymore?
No. Maybe. Yes. But also, we've traveled far and wide together. It would be a shame for you to get killed by clergymen.
Yeah, there are worse ways to go. Not many better.
No, I
No,
think
wait,
that's...
no, other way around.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's not what I meant at all. I
Whoops,
meant that's a pretty terrible
Yeah,
way
no,
to
that's
go.
the terrible way.
I
Yeah.
will say that you have a lot of time to do this, so
Yeah.
you don't have to do it all right away.
E.
We
The-
do it
the-
early in the morning, so we don't have to do it later.
Churches don't close here. We don't. What's a fucking Sunday? Okay?
Chick-fil-A.
Forgot they do that.
Because there's no Chick-fil-A's out here.
Yeah,
I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I do. I'm disappointed in myself for liking
Yikes.
Chick-fil-A, but
Yikes.
Like
To
the
be
gays
fair,
and
problematic.
you
I
like
liked
them.
it before I knew it was problematic, and then I learned and
Yeah,
went to
I-
KFC.
I know it's problematic and I still like it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm just really glad there's not some over here, so I can't.
So
go.
I will say that
Yeah.
bathhouses are probably something you all know about and are
Okay.
familiar with. So like,
What's a bathhouse?
yeah, but you know what? You probably don't. You probably.
That's an
Cats,
afternoon or
baths?
evening
Yeah.
activity. So we're gonna let him do his church thing, and then we're gonna do bathhouse.
Did y'all
Do you want to go with?
Do you want to
him?
come with me, or?
Is y'all on his own?
Oh.
Oh. It's a Tavi and Slanei episode.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. I think Stonk and Mikhail will
Okay,
just kind
sure.
of vibe at the tavern and wait for you guys to get back then. So this is all on you guys.
Oh boy.
Strict roleplay,
I
right?
need some father-daughter time.
Oh.
All right. So, do both of you do investigation checks? See if you can find the. You can lay on the beanbag if you want. If you're not here in the scene, feel free to move, but you can't.
I'm
cat.
lucky.
She has gotten cozy.
Did you roll another nat one?
No.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's not much better.
I hope you did well.
5?
Watch the guards have notices for you guys.
All right. So you guys are just wandering.
Uh-huh.
You're like tourists in the city right now.
Yeah.
I think we go this way. No, we're lost. Just ask for help. We don't need help.
I know where we're
I know
going.
where you've never been here before. Neither of you.
How do you know this is wrong? Eventually, I will ask for directions to...
Full of shame.
Someone points you in the correct direction of the temple, and you learn at that time it is named the Temple of the High Seas.
Oh.
How'd they keep walking the way that we're going? How far off would they be?
They were very far. With a 5.
Did they have to just tell them to turn around?
How close are we to the Stormlord's temple right now? In our wandering.
They're not.
Okay.
They're not very close.
Okay.
So, as you guys approach the Temple of the High Seas, you see a large but narrow wooden temple built with these tall, narrow spires on it. And in front of it, you see a sign that looks to have, the wave or the crest of Tevesta on it. I'm setting the vibe.
Can I try and open the door?
Yeah.
This isn't meant for
It's locked.
Oh, I knock on the door.
Okay. So, you knock on the door and within like a few, not seconds, but maybe like 15 or so seconds, the door is opened by a human woman dressed in dark blue robes, and her hair is kind of held back into like a braided bun, and she looks at you. Can I help you?
I'm hoping so. I need something identified.
What is it?
And I pull out the little vial.
She looks at it.
I don't know what it is.
She seems interested in it, but... Come on in. And then she opens the door.
I'm gonna make the comment while going in. I knew better than to go to my church. They would tell me to drink it.
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, wonderful, thanks. Just, the cool, like the customer service.
Oh.
Nice story, thanks. And walks you in. It's mainly made of wood here, and you see like this general entrance area. This doesn't feel like a temple. It just kind of feels like a house. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not homey, but it's formatted like with rooms. And so you guys, you're brought in, and near the edge of the wall there are two doors that go into rooms kind of behind that, but there's a general wall in the center that has a table leaned up against it with what appears to be a like a horn pitcher, like those Viking horn pitchers, just kind of like crowned in the center of it. And she says, please wait here. I will go get one of my sisters. And she walks into the right door. Knows that there's not really any fires going here. It's kind of chilly.
Chili beans. I was rumbling and feeling tall.
You guys are alone for like 5 minutes. What do you do?
I don't know when they're coming back.
How do you feel about this place, Slanei?
I'm gonna be using my channel divinity, and I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. The little ale thing is very magical. Like, it just brings off some magic. I'm not quite sure what kind. Give me a minute.
The magic kind.
Just because I'm...
Like, I know that there's a specific word for it.
Yeah.
So...
Transmutation.
Conjuration.
It was close.
And you, of course, see everything that you know is magical as well.
Okay.
What type of magic was the potion?
I don't remember. I think I have it written down, I'm pretty certain.
Is it abjuration?
Let's see if I have it written down.
It's the magic kind. Because we've done this before.
Yeah, I know you already found out that was magic.
I found out it was magic.
Yeah, no, it's conjuration as well, I think. I'm not quite sure. I would not really... If I've said something about it prior, I would say that this isn't necessarily something that's been enchanted. It's just something that is magical. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like a magic weapon that was made to be magical. It just kind of is. It is magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You guys do anything while you wait?
No.
Okay. So, about 5 minutes or so later, I'll say that she was blonde, the one with her hair back in a bun. A woman with, an older woman with more olive skin and light brown hair that appears to be graying slightly, who also has it back in a much looser bun with a stern look on her face. You need something identified.
Yes.
She puts her hand out.
I hand over the vial.
And she kind of holds it between her fingers and says... She hands it to the woman with the bun in her hair and says... So, what brings you here to the Temple of the High Seas? Seeking our guidance.
I lack the capabilities of discerning what that is.
Where did you acquire such a thing? And the other woman, she goes off into that room again with the vial.
Got it off of someone who was just a passing interest.
Interesting. Well, I do appreciate that people are seeking our guidance. However, I will say that while we wait for my associate to do some more research on this item, do you know what this is? And she points to the little ale horn.
Can I roll a religion?
Mm-hmm.
Can I also roll this action?
Nat 20.
Plus.
So 24.
Oh boy. 9.
That's a horn.
So you aren't quite sure. You, on the other hand, as you look at it, you realize this was a gift given to, the people by Tevesta herself as a, never-ending, there's always something in it. You know, there's always,
Cornucopia.
I'm struggling to say ale because it's connected to the ocean. It's got infinite salt water in it. Don't drink it.
Drink it?
Don't drink it. I was trying to be like, I just wanted how can I tempt him to want to drink it? No, it's just salt water.
I rolled. Had it
Yeah,
been
you got a
anything,
nat 20. I'm like, I'll just give it to it.
had it been anything other than a nat,
Just
And she
mankind
turns to
needs
that.
infinite salt water.
And she lifts it up partially, says, do you know how powerful an item like this is? And she's picked it up and touched it. This is like legendary artifact type.
very.
Do you know how we use it?
No.
Follow me. And she brings you she starts walking to the left room.
Can I roll insight if this is where we're about to die?
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky.
Chris
Not
can
much-
only play fucking halflings. Holy shit,
12.
you need the lucky feet.
I need the lucky feet. 12.
12.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay.
But the vibes are rancid.
There's only one way to find out.
I don't have much of a choice. It kind of took the other thing I'm waiting for.
So, do you guys follow her in the room?
Yeah.
She takes you into the room, and it's generally quite empty, though you notice there are some, large barrels of, water and buckets of water in here, too. It's a little bit strange, and there are some, benches, and the water, and the floor, it just seems wet. Take a seat, please.
I take a seat. This doesn't feel like an invitation.
At this time, the other lady with the bun walks in and turns to the older woman and says... She looks to you both and says, wonderful. Well, Hilda, you know what to do. And she leaves the room as the lady with the bun just kind of smiles.
Oh, are we about to be in combat?
Right.
Sure. You see her reach for like a little pouch on her side, and she says, "So, where did you find such a thing?"
What is it?
Oh, you don't know?
No, that's why I came here.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I don't know what it is.
You see, my job here is to get information. And I don't really have limits as to how I'll get it. So we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I'll allow you to pick.
Oh, I know what they do with the horn now. Oh, fuck.
You can jump in whenever you
I'm trying to think about what to say.
I mean, we just got it off of Elon.
Who?
Sorry, Elor? That's where we got it from.
And you didn't know much.
No. I brought it here because I was curious.
She just kind of
No.
looks at you for a second. She's...
He literally just pawned it off as a mysterious vial. No explanations.
Now, I wish I could believe you. It would be much simpler if I did. And I do. But I do have to be sure.
I'm sorry, there's a much easier way to go about this than torture.
Hmm?
It's a much easier way to go about this than torture.
Oh, you think that's what I'm doing?
I mean, I would assume so. But... yeah. I mean, that's
an appropriate response to make.
There's just an easier way to do it. You all get like runic magic from Tevesta.
She sighs to herself and says, "You need to understand what we do here. Tevesta only uses magic when it's necessary. Killing or torturing people or using magic to get information out of them is pointless when they're much more honest when their lives are in danger. Magic is too easy. Now, if you understand, I need to be thorough with my job. Do you want that vial back?"
Yes.
Then I think we're gonna have to do this. You see her raise her hand from the pouch, and the barrels of water begin to shift partially as long icicles begin to come out, and 3 of which kind of get summoned to her. You say you don't know anything.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. She flicks her hands slightly as one of the icicles, yes, as one of the icicles comes closer to you and slightly starts touching both of your cheeks. It's not painful. It feels kind of funky. It's cold. Now, there are a few times where we use magic, and I understand why you would assume we would waterboard or torture you. But that's not what we do here. The icicle with the melting water on your face begins to draw something on your cheeks. All right, let me pull up the spell.
Oh boy. I assume this is like...
It is a
I'm really sorry for this, Kelly.
Oh no, it's fine. Only because Stonk didn't want to go with you.
Stomp would have probably been even worse, actually, if this is any sort of intelligence saving throw.
Okay, you have to both make charisma saving throws.
Oh, God.
Either of me or Stonk been there, we would have
Wait,
done
how does-
combat.
Oh, actually, wait, charisma is perfectly fine for both of us.
Wait, where's my charisma?
You're a paladin.
Wait.
Oh! You're scaring Mocha.
Oh, no.
So,
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's an 8.
So that one save for Kelly.
Okay.
It's an 8.
That's a 23 for me.
Okay. 1 second, because this is slightly...
No, this isn't the spell I thought it was.
Charisma's like one of my higher stats.
Yeah, so, it's that one, so it's that, and then, there we go. So, it's basically a zone of truth, so you have to tell the truth, but the thing is, the icicle is still up against your cheek.
Okay.
And she says, "Now confirm with me one last time, as I've mentioned, I do need to be thorough, that you do not know what this object is." Do you by chance know who the god of monsters is?
I feel it.
Roll religion.
Addressing both of us or just him?
Both of you.
Okay.
19,
What's my religion?
23.
Every time you roll a Mocha jump.
Oh my god, Kelly, I'm so
Kelly.
sorry.
Poor Todd, it's a 4.
You've doubled your score.
So what'd you get?
23.
Yes, you do know. So monsters in this world isn't like demon monsters. It's quite literally like
Owlbears?
yeah, like that sort of stuff. You would know that the god of monsters is also referred to as the World Serpent, also known as Jormungandr. You're just staring at me writing that down. Do you know how to spell that?
I can just write the world serpent and I'll know that it's Jormungandr.
Yeah. You know how to so you know how to say it. Do you know how to say it, Kelly? Jormungandr.
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr. Tyler, you know how to say it?
Jormungandr?
There you go. Josh? Close enough. So, or just making sure. It took me like multiple hours of practicing because, damn, I really wanted to try to get it right because I was under the impression that it was Jormungandr, but it's moon. Jormungandr. Okay. So yeah, that is, he's affectionately known as the god of monsters as well. You would know that he is more powerful than the gods. Like, there are things in this universe that are more powerful than the gods, that can kill gods. Jormungandr is one of them. Tiamat is also one of them as well. But Tiamat is a theory. No one knows if Tiamat actually exists. A game!
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. So she'll ask you about that.
Yes. I know who that is.
Then how on earth did a little halfling like you get in contact with some of Jormungandr's poison?
That's what that was?
That's why I didn't want you to fucking chug it.
Chug it.
Instantly died.
There's legitimate just confusion.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that was.
Tell me more about this Elor. What do you know about him?
He just runs a curio shop up the street a little bit from the Nimble.
Yeah, the old Nimble.
The old Nimble.
Interesting.
Have you never heard of him before?
No, unfortunately. I know many shops, but I've never heard of that one. And you see, like, her on the side, she, like, writes that down partially and says, "You're lucky. I have decided to believe you this time. But if I find out anything that makes me the slightest more suspicious of either of you about the whereabouts of Jormungandr, I will not hesitate to hunt you down and do this again. And this time, I want to give you the opportunity to pick the easy way. Do you understand? We're keeping it. Now get the fuck out. And she opens the door.
Alright, great, Slanei, let's get going.
I'll say with your nat 20, you'd also know that there are prophecies of Jormungandr killing gods.
When we are out of earshot of the church and, a little bit of ways, I'm just going to turn to Tavi. Like hell they're keeping it.
Never take
So,
me on one of your expeditions
If
ever
we
again.
if we maybe dump that into a god's tea.
Oh, did they actually physically mark us? Like, is there still, the mark?
Is it just
It's basically like an ice burn.
Okay.
So you have it's actually a specific line. It's Isa.
Okay.
So it's just a little line.
Great, bruised on one side, mark
Hi.
on the other.
Come here.
What?
Cue it.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, me and Stonk are playing poker.
Yeah.
Having bro time.
They're not keeping that. I have a one-man army who would love to get his hands on that.
Oh.
Yeah! Yes, it's all coming together!
It could kill a king. It could kill a god. It could kill a god king.
Yeah.
Is it just instant KO for anybody
Yes.
who drinks it?
Yes. I wrote down no DC.
Oh. Oh god.
Understood.
What if Tiamat downed it?
Tiamat would die.
He just dumped it on the ground with the world end.
Yes!
I think we should head back to the others.
Why does
Sounds
Elon Musk have world-ending
Oh.
jokes?
I'm very concerned at the fact that, I'm pretty certain
Didn't we threaten that man for ball bearings?
Yes!
You threatened the man for ball bearings. I'm pretty certain I also told him it wouldn't get back to him, so this is gonna be interesting.
I feel like if it war, it wouldn't get back to him, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares. Slanei doesn't give a shit.
Oath to a man who has god poison. He probably
Honestly,
doesn't care.
yeah. Alright,
Right. So you head back.
yeah.
I thought Stonk was going to be the man who got us all killed by the gods.
No, it's gonna be the cleric who's gonna get us killed by the gods.
Thorin walks back in. He's got the white guy.
We're going to have
Yeah.
Thor on our hit list, and Thor's going to have us on his
No,
hit list.
Thor's gonna have us on his hit list, Tavesta's gonna have us on her hit list, and then the other one...
It's not like king and god killing was a central concept.
Oh yeah. Hey,
It's not like we had a conversation with no context for this about killing gods earlier this
Yeah.
session.
By the other half of the party.
hey, Stonk.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
So I'll say Stonk is doing something right now. Mikkel, are you just in the tavern chilling out with
Yeah,
Kattunge?
me, Kattunge, and Stonk are playing cards.
I will say that Astrid, you would notice that at this point Astrid is in love with Kattunge, so if you ever need a babysitter, there you go.
Ever need a babysitter while we're on the run for murder?
Mm-hmm.
You mean we're about to need a babysitter and...
If we ever need a babysitter when we're going to go steal god poison and we don't want to bring my daughter into that?
Right, yeah.
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 I can't imagine when that will be relevant, but I thank you for the offer.
Oh.
Did you just come up with an idea, or did you connect dots?
No, I came up with a terrible idea.
Oh, is this
We're
one of
gonna
those ideas
seduce-
you can't tell me about?
This is one of the ideas I can tell you,
Okay.
because there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Oh god.
Kind of like
If
to,
it goes through.
Oh
it's time to
god.
seduce our way to the top.
No.
Wait for Josh. Wait for Josh.
Fuck the priestess.
No, it's much worse than that.
Oh.
Fuck the god.
They'll have oaths of celibacy anyway.
That's fine. Oh, that's really unfortunate, actually.
Yeah.
Wait for Josh.
No, they're all
This isn't a
they're all
board.
Yeah, wait for Josh.
It's like a somewhat of a running joke that the priestesses of Tavesta are all lesbians.
They'd keep their oaths of celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this oath, don't sleep with dudes.
Is this
Yeah,
like
the oath is don't have a child.
Is this like the Oh god, like the
Okay, now you can say you're
Eternal vestiges or something like that from like Greece or Rome.
You can now tell him us.
So we're gonna be going to steal that poison. We might as well steal the horn and put it in the Church of Thor.
Whoa.
You will be starting a war.
What's happening?
I thought your plan was like, help us get the poison. You just made it harder.
No. Well, I mean, if we're in there, we might as well. Because if we start a war between Thor and Tevesta's followers, they won't notice a vial of Jormungandr.
To be fair, if we pull it off, that pull the heat off of us because they're busy fighting with Thor.
Right.
But if we get caught, we're triple dead.
Just before a big wedding, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no wedding, jail.
Do you think they would cancel the wedding if Thor and his wife went to war?
Thor, that's his sister.
His sister? I'm definitely up to date on my mythology.
They're also, Thor, Ingvald, Tevesta, they're all siblings.
How do you feel about this? Above.
So if we make the
Ahma and Yaklima, the ones you saw fighting, they were also siblings, but they are not related to.
Also above board.
So if we made the siblings fight to the death via
I can give
war,
someone stealth.
would the wedding be
Advantage
canceled?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think petty little, regional conflicts matter in this grand scheme of things.
Would Eric be annoyed
And
with
he
us?
would be on board with this too.
I don't know about how Eric would feel about this.
This is a bit excessive.
I mean,
but
to be
love it.
fair, he knows Stonk has aspiration. If Stonk actually did it, he probably could say he's a mad lad.
He's just of the opinion, it's just like, Stonk, he's such a mad lad. I love the guy. He's not capable of hurting a fly, right? Yeah.
Literally seen me kill things. Many things.
He's in absolute denial.
Mocha's reaching out.
So we should go somewhere. Is there anyone in the tavern right now besides?
There's Bo washing thing. Astrid at this point is awake as well.
Kattunge's being both me and Stonk at cards.
I'll say that there's like
Not
a couple
again.
people, but
Okay.
it's basically empty.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back, Slanei.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, how'd it go?
49 for
Oh.
me. 36 for her.
Did you get bullied again?
I
She
got
slaps the
robbed
cards on the
this
table.
time.
Robbed of what?
The vial.
Vial of what? Oh, right, that stuff.
Yeah, I know what it is now, and I want it back.
You seem upset.
You seem very upset.
They didn't give me a choice.
Have we ever
Taking it.
seen Slanei actually angry before?
When a chaotic goods agency's been taken from them.
I'm just imagining that Slanei just banged his head against the table and came up with the angry eyebrow.
Slanei's normally like red cheeks, or actually there's no red in his cheeks for
Yeah.
once.
Cold.
No
Yeah.
longer jolly.
I am no longer jolly or
But you
holly.
might want to hear this, Stonk, because it might interest you.
Are we having this conversation at the table?
Oh, we should go somewhere a little more private than out here.
It's okay.
My
if-
room's not being used.
It's okay if the bartender's kid hears our god-killing plan.
Astrid is also there.
It's okay if the bartender hears our heresy.
Literal deicide plans.
And we told them where we're staying.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't tell them we're staying there, but we told them the name.
Yeah. We need to also move taverns now. I could have lied, I'm realizing. I passed that safe.
You did.
I
What
did.
did you do?
We're walking up to the room.
Yeah, we're logging up to the room now.
Oh,
Whose room are you going in?
Stonks.
Stonks.
Okay.
Stonks.
Tekahn is not back.
That's fun, and we'll deal with that later. So, what that vial was Jormungandr's poison.
Do I know what that is?
Capable
Yes.
of killing a god.
I would say that you guys both can roll religion for it. You're like, oh yeah, I've heard the name Jormungandr.
Natural one.
You've heard the name somewhere. You know, maybe like
13?
your cousin twice removes uncle. You know, what'd you get?
13.
Yeah, you know world serpent Jormungandr, poison boy.
Yeah, it's either really good for you or really bad for you, Stonk.
It's, the world
mixture.
It has poison in the name, so who can tell?
It can kill anything that consumes it.
Anything you say.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Even a god.
Especially a god.
Do we know if it's like, you have to check the whole thing, or is it one drop, you're dead?
And you lost it?
I didn't lose it. It was never returned.
The Church of Tevesta.
Yes.
What did you think they would hand it back if it was powerful?
You know, that's my mistake. That's my bad. Yeah, no, that's just...
You went to the cartel. Hey, I found $1 million. What is
Yeah.
this? It's $1 million. Thank you. Goodbye. And honestly, that's very polite of them.
Now, I want it back.
Here's the new codes.
What's your plan?
I hadn't gotten that far. I just needed to vent just a little.
What?
understand why.
Tell us what happened. All of it.
I'll give you all the short and sweet of it.
We should move taverns.
Yes, we absolutely need
should
to move
move
taverns.
Oh, poor Tekahn. I'll leave a note. Wait,
No, don't leave a note.
Don't leave a note.
We'll say we're moving. Find us if you can.
The Astrid lady, she does seem trustworthy. I'll say that you guys have probably been insight checking enough to know
That she won't sell us off
Yeah,
to the
she-
mafia.
not. It's
Unless she's like under threat.
right.
If her son's about to be murdered, she'll probably rat us
Yeah,
out. But
absolutely.
I have a terrible idea. And stop me if I go too far. We just started a war between the Church of Thor and Tevesta.
Okay, please continue.
So, arcane magic is really, really bad.
Yes.
yes.
From what I've heard.
Now, what if hypothetically the followers of Tevesta, specifically the priestesses of Tevesta, were found using arcane magic? Would that not...
Are you talking about this horn you mentioned?
Well, the horn is another way to start a war between them, but that one would require someone actually being able to go in, steal the horn, and drop it off at the Church of Thor without being caught. Which none of us here have the, None of us here are quiet.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We know a man who has that sort of...
Unfortunately,
stealth.
that man is missing.
Right when we need him.
Right when we really need him.
God
He's just
damn it.
gone.
How could he?
Have you contemplated that this might be a really stupid idea?
Yes.
What would we do with it if we got it back?
I haven't thought that far ahead. They didn't offer me anything for it. Like, had they offered me, monetary gain to take it off my hands, I would have been fine. But no. They just took it.
Here's 50 cents. Now go.
You peasant.
Literally anything would have been, better than nothing.
I feel like a small amount of something is a little bit worse than nothing.
If I'm being honest, this does sound interesting.
It is interesting, but is it worth our deaths?
You guys are all insane.
Yeah.
You're just now learning this?
I hate
You're a
you.
bit slow to this, but we are insane.
You're about to join the military, and they're trying to upend the empire.
Yeah, if you decide to go through this, leave me out of it. I will not be going with you.
Unfortunately, you've already heard too much.
Whoa.
I'm just being honest. Tavi has heard, and the last time we told you something secret.
I will say that because you rolled in that one, you would not be familiar because they haven't said the god of monsters yet. You would not know that.
That is
Last time we told you something secret, you immediately went and told, it's not Eric, it's Odell. As soon as you could.
As if that isn't my job.
I believe
He has a point.
What?
you were currently on downtime and are not.
You're on downtime. Don't tell your boss about
You aren't clocked in!
You're not
They
clocked
can't
in.
control you!
You work
You know
at the
what?
Secret Service.
Yeah, I
but-
get that.
You work
I
at
get
the
that.
Secret Service, but you're on break. Don't tell the president about the nuke coming his way. It's
No,
fine.
no. Josh understands where I was going for that one.
Oh yeah.
Slanei, I want to join the military. Do you realize how much doing this would fuck up everything I've been working for?
And what if
What's
your chances
so-
are fucked anyways?
Yeah. What's so great about the Abnordian Empire's army?
Oh.
Let's just go. Toffee's gonna storm out and snitch.
Yeah, can I just leave?
Yeah, you can
I'm
leave.
gonna leave. I'm telling you now! Fuck you guys!
Wait, I follow.
Where is
There was a lot of deep repressed trauma that just came out.
Yes, you definitely could have handled that a little better.
Oops.
And that's me saying that.
Also, as I walk up, you should leave the tavern.
Yeah, we definitely need to move taverns.
Okay, are you chasing down Tavi right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not have a plan. I'm just. Oh shit.
Where's Odell?
I'll just have to roll seduction.
You have no idea where Odell is standing right now.
Shit.
Yeah, he's just at the castle or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I'm going to go.
You're not gonna be let in.
I'm beelining for it.
Wait.
No.
You just keep power walking.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Quick,
Oh,
use the chains.
I don't even know.
I use my cat powers to speed up.
Okay.
I'm not making eye contact.
That I don't have a plan.
You know, when
I
you,
figured I'd figure one out by the time I got there.
you know when you see like a homeless person on the street, you just
Do you want to
desperately
give you
look down
time to
and
think
not
while
make
we
eye
go back to them?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what. I have nothing to offer you.
Okay.
Honestly, you're kind of in
Once
the right
again,
here,
I'm-
bro.
contact. Thanks. Thanks.
Responsible for partial destroying the party, and I apologize.
Well, you definitely could have broken that news a little bit easier. I am curious about this poison, however, we must take into consideration the fact that not all of this party agrees with such a item.
Do we know what they would do with such a poison? Would they just chuck it in the vault forever, or would they kill Altavesta's enemies with it?
They've said
Good fucking question. Do you want me to answer this in or out of character?
What would my character think?
Alright. You would know that Tavesta is known for when she doesn't like someone, she will go out of her way to fucking destroy them Jenga block by Jenga block.
Oh, God, I know
okay?
what she's
Is
gonna do with this.
utterly destroying them through poison that would unmake them be too much because they wouldn't be alive to suffer?
She hates her brothers.
So there will be one god.
Some god's gonna die.
Some god's
One of
gonna
the
die.
brothers is dying. One of the gods is dying, no matter
So
what.
we go to Thor. We go, hey, bro, your sister has poison.
No!
Want to tag team? Want to tag team Thor? Honestly,
Tag team your sister, Thor!
No, you come up with that idea, tell Tavi that, you know that Tavi is a paladin of Thor.
This is genius.
Alright.
Because I think Tavi would be down for that.
Yeah, I guess.
I didn't say if I was killing a god or not. I
Because here's the thing, killing a god's a
I
big
get
deal.
that.
But in a
a god
world...
about to kill a
I'm
god's a
feeling-
big deal.
God,
No,
well,
it's
here's the
just like
thing.
when we kill
Like I said, in a world that's kind
You
of
know I
ran
don't
by
like the
fear,
gods.
the gods
I don't know
have...
if
There
you
are a
know
lot of
that
assassination attempts. People try to kill the gods
No, I was
all the
drunk
fucking
every
time.
time I talked to you
This
about
works great.
Yes.
I have character motivations for this.
Let's go, let's go.
it. Go.
Just point at me, makes me nervous.
Tavi, wait.
What?
We're not thinking this through. Breathe.
Is he breathing?
No. He's infuriated.
I just sort of,
Mikhail, breathe. Tavi.
I just sort of pick you up and like shake you, like and Mulan, the little dude.
Yeah, shake the baby. Go for it.
I should do that. What do you know of Travesta?
I know.
Would she have the general impression that her having death poison's a bad idea?
Yes. Here's the thing. If I will do some hypotheticals right now that your characters would all generally know. If Tavesta had to if each of the gods had to kill another one, who would they do it to? Tavesta would kill Ingvald. Thor would kill Ingvald.
Ingvald would kill them both?
Ingvald would kill... no, it depends on the day.
He'd rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, he's right. He would coin flip.
D2.
Oh, and-
Okay.
If he's particularly emotional, he'd probably
head is
kill
Thor,
Tavesta.
one is Travesta.
Yeah.
It's Travesta.
Tavesta.
Tavesta?
There's no
Yeah.
R.
I heard a tra.
You said
Tava.
Tra one time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And
what
it
they
threw
heard.
Tyler off
Yeah,
forever.
sorry, Tavesta. My bad.
My brain it's now tra. There's no going back.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to just.
It's a
you know,
regional variant, you know.
Okay, that's okay. I can work with that.
all the
Tabaxi
Tabaxi color
colored
Travesta.
Alright, so get back to this because we're currently at 3 hours and 18 minutes. So.
Oh boy.
We could do bathhouse next session.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh.
No, let's do
got a lot.
bathhouse. We got a bathhouse and planning.
Yes.
Bathhouse is the planning.
Bathhouse and planning a
God War.
god war.
Honestly, this is not the strangest thing.
You know
that's
what would be
happened to
okay? Here's my idea. We'll wrap up this conversation, get a set basic, not like a basic plan, but like here's what we're gonna do. Next session, next week, I'll give you guys time out of character to actually come up with a plan.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler, pitch the idea. I will say that canonically this is Mikkel's idea.
Okay.
Boy.
You must think this through. If she uses this poison, she will kill her brothers. So we cannot allow this to happen.
What if those two idiots go and
We cannot allow that to happen either. We must stop them both. Make them think. I think the little one has too much to drink. But we must stop and we must think. If she kills the brothers, she will have complete control of the Empire and of the world. She can kill anyone and anything anytime.
so we're just supposed to storm in there and get the vial and piss off every god on the planet? Like what?
We do not piss off every god. We piss off one god.
And we find ourselves an ally with another.
We go to Odell. We go to Eric. We tell them what had happened here. And they have connections to the king. And the king has connections to the gods. We go up the ladder of command. And we go to Thor.
From the inside.
and we tell Thor what he needs to hear. And they work it out themselves. Give them a fighting chance. And if they lose, well, we were screwed anyway. But if they win, they owe us favor.
The king was about to get married. Do you think he's even gonna believe us?
Eric will.
Yeah, fair.
Could you convince Odell?
Sure.
If we convince Eric, we convince Odell. And we tell them the severity, we could perhaps an audience with Thor or Ingvald. Ingvald is a crafty one, he may hear us out.
Oh, here's how I'll explain it. Tavesta's a narcissist. Tavesta is a sadist, Ingvald's a narcissist, and Thor is a sociopath.
Oh, so Thor's actually the easiest to talk to. Then.
Yep. Actually, yes.
I hate
But
saying that.
Thor's probably easiest to convince, but would Ingvald be such a schemer that
Ingvald would not take any of you seriously. Like, there's zero chance that he'll take any of you seriously.
we go to Thor, we can tell him what has happened
Level
here.
of reasonableness goes Thor, Tavesta, Ingvald.
Thor, the gods know they hate each other. They know that they would kill each other. If we can tell her that she has the poison, then that is all he needs to know. He will smite us where we stand, and we are better off than we were. Or he will reward us for helping him, and we will be better off where we were.
And I'll probably say at this moment, Tavi, you know a way to get an audience with Thor. By winning the competition.
Do we have time?
We have plenty of time.
Well, that's my plan, with my accent that was totally consistent.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I love this. This is great. I was not expecting this, but
We'll have. I thought we were absolutely gonna kill Thor.
Oh yeah.
it's gonna happen.
She was just gonna do it for us, and we're like, no, you can't do it for us.
That's our job. Come on.
Like I told, like, here's the thing. I messaged Tyler earlier today saying, "You think I'd kill Steel, like from Stonk?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were threatening to chaos right there. Kid.
And you winked at me.
Who knows? You gotta get there first. Okay,
Well.
so I'll say at this time we can cut off here and go to Slanei and the Stonk.
So, anyways, hear me out. Why don't we just start a war between all three of them? Why limit ourselves to just two?
We're doomed. We're not gonna find each other before one of us causes a
His
war.
heart seizes up.
To be honest, Slanei, wars are not exactly what we would want. In an ideal world, they'd all go down, one after the other. No need for collateral. But that's
Lulls
not
on the
gonna
idea for a second.
That would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be awesome.
By the way, he said that was a voice in his head.
Oh,
You
yeah.
say that out loud.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll make that count. Yeah, I do say that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
What I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lots of collateral, because I prefer no collateral, but...
Oh, no, not that part. The one after the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No collateral. That would be awesome.
No collateral would be bad.
Yeah. No. No collateral would be great.
Yes, we don't want collateral.
Yes.
Collateral is bad.
Yes, there you go.
I think I still have some alcohol running in my system.
I don't know how you do, but it is quite impressive that you still have that there.
Slanei
For
would
now,
die if his
though.
blood alcohol level went down.
If
now.
blood alcohol was the thing in this universe, Slanei is dead 10 times over.
Yes. For now, though, we should probably go find our party members, because, let's be honest, if they go and talk to Odell, we're dead anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're dead.
I mean, I'm dead no matter what happens, I think.
I do think you are in probably the worst spot
Yeah.
of all of us. Somehow. It's quite impressive that you managed to wedge yourself into the worst possible spot. Like a little weasel you are. Just getting into the...
Can you imagine
deepest
the
level of
alternate
a
reality
dung
where he
pile.
just chugged it on the spot? And
God.
A part of me was like, I don't want to reveal how powerful it is, so I'm gonna go with the joke, and I'm just screaming in my head.
I had, in fact, considered drinking it, but I also was like,
oh my god, that would have been
it would be
so-
like, oh, you
Slanei just fucking died.
I don't want to roll into character
That's the
quite yet.
plot. That's the plot point.
that's fair.
That would give Stonk the idea just to kill someone with
Yeah.
it, though.
Wow, they didn't even make a saving
I
throw.
will say at
I
this
have an
point,
idea.
like, I did design it with the intent that is a dose.
Okay.
So, like, I'm not gonna allow you to just...
Do one drop.
Right. Like,
Okay.
you kill one person. with
Okay.
it, okay?
Very
You
reasonable.
don't... Your characters don't know that, but you guys out of character do.
I mean, you could maybe kill like a mouse with one drop or some shit.
Yeah.
Slanei quickly passes out also from,
Again?
yeah.
I'm going to pick up Slanei and carry.
And you can
him.
just hear, wait, I need to stop.
And I'm gonna head out towards these two.
The fluffy cat galloping
Perception
towards the
check
man.
to both of you?
I just said I passed
Also-
out.
Oh, okay,
Also,
perception checks.
we are absolutely
sorry.
being followed.
Absolutely. I'm being followed.
Yeah? What'd you roll?
6.
Okay. So you can't find them.
Oh.
And I'm so
Yeah,
busy
no.
slowing you down. I'm assuming if we stop and talk, we'll
Yeah.
convince Davi to
I
slow
literally
down.
was just
look
walking
for him.
outside of the tavern and like looking around trying to find them.
You do get the sense Slanei was passing out from sheer
I don't
adrenaline.
trust them.
No,
I don't trust these clowns anymore.
that's fair and valid. But who do you trust? Odell?
Odell.
Fair. I tried to talk you out of it, but no. Honestly, yeah, let's ditch these
You
clowns.
said we go to Odell.
We ditch these clowns. We go to Odell. We don't need these two.
Exactly.
Campaign over.
Grunt's 2 separate campaigns now.
I mean, that would be very interesting.
Yeah,
That
would
would
be-
be kind of fun.
I'd only be down for doing that for like a little bit.
Yeah.
Not for long, but
Charger's gone.
I mean,
We'll
knowing
pick it
this
back
group, we will end up forcing you to do that at some point.
If we
or
do
other.
that, the campaign would be over.
no, I will let you guys know that in the event of a party only temporary split, in the event of a temporary split, I would be okay with running like for at maximum 2 sessions, 2 separate groups.
Yeah.
But I will say that we should, as a group, work together to try to keep everyone together.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's hard.
And I do think that the idea of, hey, let's just like, because in my mind it says, it's like, okay, Tavi knows that a way to get an audience with Thor is to impress him at the competition. If you want to tell Thor that someone's going to kill him, like, or someone's about to like poison him, that would be the ideal spot. And frankly, it's going to be hard to beat alone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
so you need two idiots. that
You would
are
need
strong.
one big tank.
And one
needy
one person who's
Hey.
dedicated to healing.
Yeah.
And one person with some logic.
And the one with connections.
And a kitten.
Great.
This is unfortunately the perfect party
This is
for
the dream team.
This
You have Eric from me.
Odell
Also
from
have-
you.
Yeah.
We go, we win. We also have Tekahn in the background, who we're totally not paying attention to, who will sound through his own methods without us, get the poison on his own, and do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah, Tekahn just for some reason figures out the poison exists and just yeets into the woods with it.
I believe
Never
that.
be seen again.
Plot point ended.
He has a tea.
no, no.
Dies within the woods.
He has a tea
He drinks
party.
it one night.
He has a tea party with a raccoon, and somehow the raccoon still lives.
He has a tea party with Glog.
He has a tea party with the raccoon. Says, "I have built up a resistance to this. Pick your cup." And the raccoon says,
The raccoon outlogics him.
Inconceivable! Okay, let's wrap this up though,
Oh
because
my
it is
God.
10:30. So,
"Jesus."
all right.
Work in the morning.
So at this time,
Jesus.
I didn't know
you
that,
two
so I
wrap
can't
up.
even take you back.
Come to some sort of agreement,
Yeah.
and then we can say that they find you.
Yeah,
We're going
I-
to Odell.
I'm gonna wake up as we're finding them.
Yeah.
In
We
my arm.
should find those two before they get themselves into too much trouble. Odell will not act quickly. Odell will just tell us to go stop them.
Fine.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
I'm just
That
gonna
isn't
go
fair.
rob Tavesta now.
So you're telling me that there's a god poison and that the other party members are gonna go get the poison, and you left them to go tell me that?
That does seem like a very Odell thing.
Yeah, that's exactly. He would scold you both for that.
Scold you for you should know better, and you should also know.
know. You should know better. You're smarter than that. You
And
should
I
know better.
did.
You're old.
And you have a
Have a
kid.
child, and you let two other children alone with a god-killing weapon.
And the child.
No,
Oh, did you take her with you? Okay.
I skipped her up, but she's in my basket.
Okay.
I'm not leaving my daughter with these
Kattunge's heard too much.
Oh,
Kattunge,
Sorry, Kattunge.
Kattunge learned a lot through cards.
Just wait until you guys get interrogated and Kattunge just spills the fucking beans.
Kattunge's getting multi-class into inquisitive
All right.
mastermind.
I believe her to be a
I
mastermind
will say
rogue
that
already.
you guys are going to try and find them, right?
Yeah.
You see Stonk with a Slanei on his shoulders, just kind of aimlessly looking around.
I didn't say
for
on
you guys.
my shoulders.
Oh, you're carrying him.
I'm carrying
Like baby?
him. No, God no.
Oh.
I'm carrying him like a log.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh,
on the side.
Well, you
You-
see
you've-
a dead halfling being
You've
carried by
swapped
a
out
large
the bed in your bedroll and just put the halfling in.
Before you wake up, when they approach, I'll just hold up Slanei. He needed a nap.
You wake up at this point.
I just, as you show him to him, I just sort of go,
Oh, is that necessary? How did I get here?
I carried you.
"It's the disco we cannot stand in the street."
Can I also look and
Good,
see
but-
if anyone's watching us?
Yeah, perception check.
No, you can do a perception check too.
I
Don't
have.
screw it up. You screwed it
God
up.
damn it, 13.
13. You are not aware of anyone watching you right now.
Could have been a 6.
12.
You are not aware of anyone watching you.
I'm too mad.
There's absolutely no way they'd let us leave and not.
Oh no, I have a feeling we're not allowed out of the city right now, knowing what we know.
To be fair, we're running around crazy people.
We are crazy people. This is.
We're insane.
Madmen.
When is the.
And
contest?
I was whisper shouting at you, but I was whisper shouting you in the middle of the street. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm too angry. Hi, Angie.
No, we all. Well.
So if
You don't
anyone
talk
was
to
paying
me.
attention to this weird cat guy chasing a man down the street, and they were close enough for hear whisper shouts, they know our plan to kill God.
or stop the killing of
There's
God.
a random hobo who's just like, the end is nigh!
It's a little wooden sign.
Yes.
Says run.
He already has the wooden signs. He just needed
he
something.
needed it. He needed something.
He needed the sign.
All right.
No, he had a sign before that said, "When will the end ever come?"
And then on the other side, the end
So
is not.
feel free to wrap this up now.
No. It says, "When will the end ever come?" or "When will the end come?" And he just scratches out the "when will," and it becomes "the end will come." Yeah. Alrighty.
When will the end come? The end come.
Yeah, come. What?
That's the second time tonight.
Yeah, it's just in this night. Oh boy.
Remember when we were
it's
just
guilty
talking about who
pleasures.
Stonk had boned?
I wish we could go back.
Oh, we can.
We're discussing that off screen after this.
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay.
I think we should just like talk like we go to this place in the next session we can
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
because
I
we're-
think we should
we
probably-
can't wrap this up.
We probably should like head to a place that's a little less
Crowded.
public. Like,
Right.
are there like?
I'm just
private-
letting you guys reconvene.
Yeah.
We're reconvened now.
Yeah, we're
we need to
reconvene.
find a place.
We need to
Where
talk.
where will they not find us?
private bathhouses, maybe. Would that be any like?
Private bathhouses are actually only you guys would take up an entire private bathhouse.
Okay,
So-
Sounds good.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what we want.
That's what
They're
we
not
want.
they're not like this big. They are
Yeah.
small.
They're tiny saunas.
Yeah,
but,
they're
like,
tiny little saunas. So yes, that would actually be a very ideal place to plan
That's-
criminal activity.
Yeah,
that's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Bathhouse
Okay.
episode?
Bathhouse.
Bathhouse episode!
Bathhouse god killing.
You can't level up.
Ha ha ha! You're all still level 4. Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha.
Well, it's okay. Once you hit level 5, you're totally ready for god killing.
Right.
Honestly, we'll never be ready for god killing. We're all just pretending we're ready
As
for god
soon
killing.
as a person gets extra attacks, it's basically over for God. This is a well-known fact.
So how you guys feeling? Is it starting to make a little more sense now?
No, and
No.
that's
You-
good.
You
That's good.
stole my vial of Jormungandr's poison.
I talked to the Baylor.
The fucking Thor priestess were like, priests are just like, ew, vial, don't care. Is it blood? I don't care.
I like how we brought it to Thor's disciples.
Yeah.
We're like, ew, get that shit away from us. We're not
You know what the
gonna
best
look.
thing is too? They're credible witnesses at the fact that we tried to bring it to you first.
Yeah.
Oh, we could just we could skip the whole competition. We just go right there. Hey, we went to your enemy. They took it from us. They're gonna kill your god.
Yeah.
Do something.
Holy shit.
No, you need to go up to Thorin and just be like, this is your fucking fault.
Yeah.
Thor, you
Yeah,
piece of shit.
he's a character now. He didn't have
Thor-
a name.
Thor,
he
you
didn't
piece of-
exist until you walked in.
Thorin, you piece
Thorin.
of shit. You doomed your
Wait,
god.
no.
Help
We
us
can do
out.
worse than that.
Yeah.
Once we win the competition, we can then go up to Thor and be
Josh,
like,
take your orange
yeah,
juice.
we tried to talk to one of your disciples,
And your cheesecake.
Thorin,
Thorin at
and
the
just
temple down the
blew
street.
us off.
My God.
Yes, we're snitching
sorry.
on Thorin to Thor.
I'm sorry, Lauren, I think you just...
Make Chris carry it?
Chris carry it.
Carry what?
The orange rolls and the cheesecake. I don't want them in the
I-
fridge anymore.
I don't want to carry the orange rolls. I'm not carrying something I can't
I'm
pass.
still recording.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, whoops. Yes, very important D&D stuff, everyone. Everyone enjoy your sleep.
I think the next BBEG is either going to be Tevesta or Thorin for us
Or
throwing
s-
him under the bus.
Or somehow, Tekahn.
Somehow.
It'll happen eventually. All right. Well, if anyone in the void is watching, thank you.
God help
And
you
good
all.
night.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.